Listen
3000.
What's going on, everybody? This is Listen 3000 with the special episode. This is for House of the Dragon. You're going to do it. Do it. Oh, man. Do it again. There you go. Deserves that.
Yes, it does.
But yeah, I am Caesar and
I am Zen.
And you know what we are. I just told you. And we have two special guests, very, very good friends of the pod. Give it up for Solomon Caesar. Yes. Salutations.
Hi, guys.
Yes. And for the lovely Vizions. Cool. So yeah, we all know each other. It's great.
Yes,
Let's
we're
talk about
all,
House
we're
of the
all
Dragon.
big fans of House of the Dragon,
Yes.
so we had to
Wait.
do this. Oh, go ahead.
Sound Gallery.
Oh,
thank
yes.
you.
Oh, how could I forget?
for having us.
How could I forget?
Always.
Thank you for the Sound Gallery
Yes,
for letting
you're
us
the best.
use this beautiful facility.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
And then let's
And yeah, we're good.
get to it.
Yeah,
So we're going straight finale first, right?
yeah.
Then we'll get into the stuff. By the way, I am leaving when we get into the predictions. If
I mean,
if
nah.
know
We'll just
things.
make sure everybody
I'm
keeps
scared
it.
of
Keeps
him.
it.
Everyone
Keeps
keep it.
it.
Yeah, no, he's laughing. Everyone, look at him. He's thinking of ways to ruin it for me now. We'll see what happens.
I'm sure you've heard of some of the things
I didn't
that
hear
happen.
shit. Y'all better stop it. I don't like that.
You don't know about the
Look at you. No.
The blood and the mozzarella?
Did I go now?
the blood of the
I
mozzarella.
don't want to hear about Olive Garden yet. I want to leave.
Bloody Olive Garden.
Anyway, we'll get this. Oh God, no! Like the red wedding.
You didn't hear about the other dragon?
Yeah.
I don't know what we're talking about. I don't want to know.
Let's just start with episode 10.
There we
Let's
go.
just get it.
There we
Let's
go.
get
When
it.
we get
don't
there,
wanna ruin it for
y'all gonna see my feet with the smoke come out.
Right.
Anyway, episode 10.
Yeah.
It was the finale.
Yes, it was.
It was some stuff, and how to start.
So this episode was called The Black Queen,
Yes.
and it starts
Power
with
to the people.
Yes. It starts with Rhaenys. Well, no, it starts with Rhaenyra in Dragonstone. She's living her life. She just got back there a little while back
with their son.
with her son. Yeah. Her son is trying to learn Valerian, and she's talking to him and trying to give him some loving care. Super foreshadowing to the end of this episode.
Jesus.
But
Also, I guess it is not a spoiler warning because you read the
I
title.
mean, if
and
anybody's
you know what
watching
it
this,
is.
they've seen
Just
episode
don't
10.
watch
So,
it. Yeah,
you
don't
know,
watch this
hopefully
yet.
it did, yeah.
That's what I'm
Hopefully,
saying.
because why are you watching?
That's what I'm saying. We ain't got a spoiler warning.
But anyway, just
You know what
putting it
is.
out there.
Yeah.
You didn't say it anyway, so good.
Oh, yeah,
but
sure.
Yes. Anyway,
So yeah, she's there. Then Rhaenys pulls up. Connecting with the last episode, everything that happened with Aegon and him being crowned king, they kind of stealing the throne from Rhaenyra.
yeah, baby. Yeah.
Rhaenys saw all of this firsthand, and she killed a lot of people in the dragon
Yeah, she
pit.
did.
She did.
Didn't even worry about them.
She didn't care. Nobody cares about the small folk.
That's what I heard. That's what the
down
writers
when
said
people
too. The writers literally were like, pedestrians don't matter in Game of Thrones.
They don't.
Like,
We
kill
don't even
people
know
all
they
the
do.
time. Like, what? Yeah.
You feel me?
It's
It
what
ain't
it
about
is.
them. This ain't their story.
I feel like they're not the realm, you know what I'm saying? So,
No, that's real.
Yeah.
No, that's super real.
So
I guess it is what it is.
yeah. So Rhaenys pulls up with the news like, "Yo, your father died," and Rhaenys like
She definitely hit-
Rhaenyra was
hit it
like,
like-
"Yo, what? I'm not done. They stole the crown from you, and
Oh
they
my
crowned
God.
this nigga in front of everyone."
You want to know what's crazy? Remember when that happens? Everyone is reacting to the death of Viserys, and they're like, "Oh my God, how'd it happen?" And she's like, "Aegon? Did they named Aegon?" Like, she does not care. She did care at first when she told her the news about her dad.
Right.
Then right after that, she brings up the Aegon taking the crown, and then she only cares about that from that point. She's
Right.
like, nah, I gotta fix this. It was really
facts.
wild.
And then it's kind of off to the races from there. Everybody's trying to figure out, all right, what we're gonna do. Rhaenys was like, "Yo, the Greens are coming for you and your children." Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And they were, but yeah,
They did.
They definitely did.
Damn it.
But so what happened after that?
That poor dragon. Think about the dragon.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
nasty. Anyway, but yeah, I think they go straight to war mode, low key. At least Damon does.
Damon wanted to smoke.
He's like,
immediately.
so
Damon
council. What'd you say?
the Daemonator for sure.
The Daemonator,
Daemonator.
100%. I love that. I love
He
that.
went straight to
Yes, the Daemonator. He did dig it straight to it. I was with him though. I was
No,
like, bro,
the whole
what are we
time.
doing?
Nah,
what are we doing?
facts, right?
But yeah,
So What happened before? Because I know Otto eventually pulls up. But did something?
Well, no,
happen
it was
between
no. I thought it was the council, right?
Oh, I'm tripping.
and
I'm
then
tripping.
my guy comes back.
Baby.
Sea snake.
The
Oh, the
baby.
That's
Maybe.
before
That happened
then?
before. Yeah, it is.
Oh, I thought that was after. I apologize.
No,
Okay,
baby.
yeah. So
She goes into labor from the news.
yes,
The news is so crazy
wow.
that she
I
immediately
forgot
goes into
that.
labor.
Stress, right?
And like,
Damn.
this is one of the wildest childbirths that I've ever seen on television.
I don't think I've ever seen a miscarriage on television.
Yeah, it was
No,
a miscarriage in the first episode.
like that,
wasn't
but
no
in that-
miscarriage.
It
It
wasn't.
was like
Like a stillbirth.
Yeah, stillbirth.
Oh, and she just pulled it out.
Yeah.
You peep though, the fetus had like
It looked deformed.
dragon.
Oh, yeah.
It had.
Oh, I didn't peep that.
It looked
You gotta watch it
deformed.
back.
Oh, I'm
Watch
watching
it
that back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when I seen
That's
it, I thought
insane.
it
Like
looked
scaly?
I
Like-
thought it looked deformed. I don't know about scaly and stuff, but
Well, because
They
you
say
got
that-
the They said that happens,
in the
right?
book, yeah.
Yeah.
To the
Oh wait,
Targaryens.
hold on, because that is super cool because of in the book. You know what I mean? Not cool what happened, but like that they did that straight to the book.
Yeah.
Don't
that's
you do
super
that.
cool.
One thing they've been doing this whole season is they're gonna show you some wild childbirth.
Ooh,
This
Oh,
is
for
like
sure.
the third,
yeah.
fourth one that we
yeah.
seen.
It's very personal too. They
Yeah.
right.
Bro,
so
how
you
they
feel it.
edited this one though, right? So they had Rhaenyra in childbirth, but then it had Damon talking to the
That was
Kingsguard.
insane. And then the shots of the dragon going back and forth. Oh my god!
Like literally,
No, that
she's
scene was
screaming, and then
incredible.
it'll switch right to
Incredible.
a dragon like growling, and
Bro.
like it was like, yo,
The
this
whole
is
time I
wild.
was like, this
That
is
was really
a lot.
good. That was really good.
Yeah, it was phenomenal.
Nah,
Phenomenal.
facts.
Again, Emmys. Y'all better not look. Come on.
They better sweep, dog.
Seriously, at least get the noms. Crazy.
No,
But anyway,
facts.
but yeah. So after that, is it when the sea snake is talking to?
Nah, we didn't even get to that yet.
Damn.
Because
Okay.
so after
got the order all mixed
after
up
the
in my
birth
mind.
and the baby is dead, she takes the she wraps him up and does like a Targaryen funeral, and
Yes,
they all
the
are there.
funeral. Mm-hmm.
That's when the twin pulls up with the crown.
Oh, you are correct
Yeah.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Is it
Okay.
Eric or Eric? They both named Eric, right? Or Eric?
Something like that. Yeah, I
Eric.
can't-
Eric and Eric.
That's confusing as hell.
Bro, that's one thing about this show.
At least it's not an Aegon. Damn it.
At least it's not an
Seven.
Aegon.
What'd you say?
Thing one, thing
It's a lot of
two.
No, it
Aegons.
really isn't. I think one thing too.
It's a lot of Aegons.
It's a lot of Aegon.
It's too many, bro. Jon Snow was an Aegon. Like,
Wasn't
stop.
he like the fifth or the sixth?
He the
Oh,
sixth
yeah.
Aegon, I
The
think.
sixth of his
really know.
name.
Is he the six of his?
You only
Yeah,
get the
you
of your
get that
name
name.
when you king.
No,
though.
I get it. I
So-
guess.
He don't deserve.
Well, he
that
was
shit,
king.
so-
Damn it.
King of the North.
He's king of the
Stop
north.
it. I don't like
King
this.
of the tree.
King of the
huggers.
North.
He said king of the tree. No, I know. I know. Damn it.
King of the tree huggers. You talking about?
Tree hugger.
The wildlings. He don't
The
want
wildlings.
nothing else.
No, that's
facts.
true.
They need to redeem him with his show, but that's a whole nother thing.
That's a whole nother thing.
Yo, that happens. Thing
Yep.
one or thing two, the twin pulls up with the crown, like, yo, we bowing to you, and everybody bows to Daenerys. It's like some Lion King. It was like a Lion King moment.
Nah, come out. Did he say? Was it both the twins?
Nah, it was just one because
At
one of them,
first, yeah,
one of
the
them
other
rock
one
with
pulls
Rhaenyra, the
up.
other one rock with Aegon.
And he pulled up too, looking at his brother like, "What's up?" nigga?" That shit was crazy because the brother was like, "Oh, that's how you okay." Bet. Like the face that they made was wild. It was
Nah,
wild.
facts.
But yeah, that happens, and Otto
Otto then
Hightower
pulls up after
pulls up.
that, and with
he
demands, he came through with demands.
I wanted
He was talking crazy,
Slice
bro.
his neck.
That whole scene,
Whew. Yeah, bro.
He definitely came with his nuts saying,
Right, like he didn't care in any format. Like yeah. Anyway,
bro, he came through with the demands. Like, yeah, so if y'all become y'all bend the knee
Yeah.
to Aegon, you can we'll let you keep Dragonstone,
Right.
And your kids, yeah, they can be cupbearers and what was it? Something to the king. And Damon
bro.
was like, y'all rather
a
like
bunch of BS. Yeah.
facts.
Bro,
he was like, I'd
never-
rather feed my children to
To the
dragons
dragons,
before they
yeah.
become
that was
cupbearers for
hard.
y'all.
That
Like,
was hard. That's wild because he probably would do it. But
yeah.
that was insanity though. Yeah.
Let me ask y'all a question real quick before we move on to the other part of this episode. Do y'all feel like Rhaenyra was soft in that moment of not letting Damon go crazy?
She was soft the whole time.
Nah.
I don't
To
look
be
at it.
honest with you, I think she did the best. Like,
Yeah.
if they would have went the Damon route,
It
Yeah,
would have
it
been
wasn't
bad.
going
It was.
anywhere.
They were gonna all die. That's real.
I mean, it's not going to end well anyway. But
No, that's facts.
Yeah.
She should have just went hard.
She should have,
I
but
feel like she more like her pop though.
she
than
is.
She is.
She
like
definitely is.
That's right.
anybody else. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
The last two kings was peace. It was peace, and
Mhm.
for years, you know what I'm saying. Her dad taught her this is like peace is what has to happen. You need the realm to be together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how we're gonna have a good kingdom. War is not the answer. You know what I'm saying? Within. So I mean, she only doing what her dad taught her. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So,
Nah, facts. And I feel like it's not a bad thing for her to try to bring peace. Obviously, her and at least Alicent, they was cool. She sent her the whole little thing from the note. You peeped that, like she sent her the thing from the history book that they would read together. So obviously, it's something there. Like she's trying to keep the peace, but everybody around her was smoke. That's what Rhaenyra. That's what Rhaenys even said. She told.
But I thought they said they weren't strong enough at the moment.
They could have said they were strong enough for that.
They got more dragons.
They do got more.
They did say that, but then they said they doesn't matter that she said that the dragons aren't ready for war. I don't know. I don't
None of the
have.
dragons. Yeah, none of the dragons.
So does that matter or not? I feel like that does a lot,
only a couple of
especially
them
with
doing war,
experience.
kinda,
right. Yeah, so I don't know. It seemed like they would have lost that. That's the only reason I kind of.
If they would have smoked them right there, weren't no dragons from the other side there?
Oh, you saying in that moment?
At that moment,
right?
Talking about
But then
all
war
of them?
starts
Yeah.
tomorrow. War starts tomorrow, though.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And then we still
They would've killed
lose.
them, that would have been an act
I
of
mean-
war, like starting the war.
Yeah, like
Right. Her son probably would have never died if they did that. Right.
That's also true.
you're right. You're right.
He
But
was
like,
gonna die. he was gonna die anyway.
you don't think they would all die?
Eventually, eventually.
You're saying at that moment,
I mean,
though.
that
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
would've
yeah.
changed
That
the
wouldn't have
course of
happened.
everything.
You're right. You're right.
Going to
Would have
the
definitely changed the
multiverse.
course. Yeah. You're right. You're right. Alternate timeline over here. Yes.
He wasn't cut for that life, man. He wasn't cut for it.
Yeah. No, he
Nah,
wasn't.
you're right.
He wasn't. I felt bad though.
Nah, yeah.
But anyway, we'll get there.
I don't
That was
wanna
terrible.
fight.
That was terrible.
I don't want to fight. No. Stop it. He said no.
Talking about, he don't even want to take over what he want to take over. You know what
Nah,
I'm
he
saying?
ain't want
Like,
Driftmark. He ain't want none of that.
Right.
Yeah.
He didn't want nothing. Like, yeah, I'm cool, man. Go ahead, sit there.
Bro, after he
He
done
still
killed the
feels,
man
he
for
still
him
feels
and everything.
bad that he's a bastard.
Does he?
Is that why he?
I
don't want
think
none
so
of that?
because, bro, he get bullied by it every time he go outside.
I mean, look, he been listening to his fake grandpa. That man told him history don't remember blood; they remember
facts.
names, and that's some facts.
That's facts.
But the king said when he got older he wouldn't have the last name though. He would have Targaryen.
Nah,
say that.
not him.
Oh, it was the.
It's the older brother.
The one that's supposed to be
brother
king.
is the heir,
Yeah,
yeah.
Jacaerys. He would
Yeah.
have when it eventually became Targaryen if he would ever got the throne. But you know how that goes.
Y'all niggas better stop it. I don't care. I will run. I don't want to know.
No, I didn't say anything. I'm just
You
throwing-
saying things by not saying things with the things that you're saying. Damn it.
All right, let's keep it pushing. Let's keep pushing.
Somebody gonna be king.
Somebody will be king. Yes, that of course. But yeah,
That's the least that we know.
And it will be a Targaryen.
it will be a
For some
Targaryen.
reason, it's crazy. I was just thinking about that. Like, it's wild that after all of this, it's still going to be a Targaryen.
Damn, I never even thought about that. No matter what happens, right?
Yeah, no matter what
that's funny.
happens. Yeah. So after this happens, Damon wanted to smoke in that moment on the bridge. Like, yo, y'all, we can set this off right now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and she's like, no, but no. Like, I'll give y'all my, I'll let y'all know in a little bit. Y'all can dip.
She said, let me think for a sec. Damn it. Let me think. It's too fast.
That was the best thing for the time, though. Like,
No, I get it. I do.
And especially look, a woman.
She would have.
did this
She
thing.
should have let him hit them with the.
You mean to move off emotion?
That's facts.
That's real.
She should have let Damon
She
hit them with the
could have went a
Leonidas.
whole nother way.
She could have.
Wait, what did you say?
What is
Hit him with the Leonidas.
what is that?
From 300?
Oh, when he kicked him off the jaws?
Remember they tried the whole piece right there.
Oh, when he kicked him in the
Nah, yo, this is Sparta, bro. Like, fuck everything you saying.
Sparta.
Yeah.
That's what Damon
Yeah,
wanted.
that's
dude.
what he should have
It's
did.
Targaryen.
Yeah.
That would have been wild. He kicked Otto off the bridge.
Or
That would
just
be
like,
phenomenal.
Or just like fell back and let the dragon, you know what I'm saying?
All
Yeah,
deserve
post
it though,
him.
man.
He do. He
All
was talking
deserve it.
so heavy.
No,
bro.
his death gonna be crazy.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
if he died, it's gonna be
Man,
good.
it's gonna be real good.
Nah,
So
facts.
you know what happens to the high towers?
Hey, I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, what happens next in the scene?
So all right. So after that, they all go back in the Dragonstone, and they're like, "Yo, all right, we really got to start planning and figuring this out now because they didn't pull up on us." So like they're trying to move the pieces on the board. They got the crazy map joint that's lit from the inside, which is wild. Side note: I was watching the behind the scenes. How they made that is crazy.
Yeah.
The LEDs.
Honestly, you wanna
and the
get into that?
Oh
'Cause
my
that's how
god,
cool- even
it's
if
just
it's a
wild
little
because they
setup.
were talking about how they wanted to improve it from the original series.
Right.
So they took it from the original series and they made some additions to it to make it look a little bit fresher, and they lit it from the inside.
Wow.
So it's like
cool.
candles, like they wanted to do it with fire, like for real,
Like
but they were
actual
saying it
fire.
was a little bit too dangerous.
Right.
So they put fire and they did have LEDs inside to make it
That's
illuminate.
cool.
Yeah.
That's hella cool.
So it was really pretty dope.
Yeah, I gotta watch that whole the behind the scenes. Yeah.
Super fire.
The things I have seen
It's
from
like a
it
10
was fire.
episode, right? 10 episodes?
Yeah. And they like 20
So with
minutes
every
a piece.
episode.
Yeah, for every episode. If you click every episode,
They're
you
all
can
20
watch
minutes,
it.
really?
They're like
Around
20
that?
some
Wow, that's
minutes.
great.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna watch that. I might watch that.
Yeah,
Anyway,
man.
but yes. So after that scene,
They're planning stuff.
so is this when the sea snake comes?
This is when Corliss pulls up.
But before then, they have a conversation, and that conversation kind of matters, or
it kind of does
A
because
little
it's
bit.
basically him saying like, "Yo, you was right the whole time.
Yeah, right.
I was wrong.
Right. Yeah. Context wise, that was a good conversation.
Yeah, because literally that was like the first time he woke up. I think because he didn't know
at all?
Yeah.
bro. He didn't know about his
He
brother.
was
She
in
told him about
there,
his brother.
Damn,
everything
right.
right then.
You're right.
He
you're
kind
right.
of like, but like when
She
she
hit
told
him.
him, when she told him, it looked like he kind of like seen that coming.
He did.
Yeah.
Like,
Like
his
his
responder was
brother,
like,
he was
damn.
like, God damn, I knew he was going to do that shit.
Now that we're here, did y'all expect that response?
Low key.
Because I really okay.
What you say, Visions?
Can we do a sidebar real quick?
Yeah,
on
let's do
brother?
it. Let's do it.
Man, that nigga was a fool. I'm gonna
He
keep
was
it
super
being,
fool, bro.
like,
Who
He
you
did
saying,
not
his
read
brother?
the room.
You talking about his brother?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
He should have read the room,
He's
bro.
an idiot.
Man, he
It's a whore.
Oh, the bastard.
That was,
You're a whore.
that was my favorite episode.
No,
of the whole
that
thing.
episode was insane. Insane.
He hesitated at first. He hesitated, and Damon was like, "Say it.
Oh
Go
my
ahead,
God.
say it. Say it." He was like, "I'll say it then."
Did y'all peep that
I'ma
Damon?
say it then.
Did y'all peep that Damon? We kind of already talked about it a little bit, but Damon kind of made the same exact face when Otto was talking crazy. He looks at Rhaenyra like
What you want me to do?
literally like, and he second that. It was so funny. It was so
Whatever you
funny.
want. Like, what's up?
Literally, like I'm like, come on, I've done this before.
That's what I'm
So-
saying. Damon be on go at all times.
At
That's
all
why he's my
times.
favorite character in the
Yeah,
show,
for
bro. I'm
sure.
gonna say him and Eamon right there. They the
Oh, so you
they
just like the
they the
savage
live
shit.
wires of the show. Anything can happen when they in the scene. Anything could go like
You probably want a whole Green Goblin Willem Dafoe
They
movie.
are very similar.
What?
They are very similar.
They are right.
yeah, very similar.
He even looked like Willem.
Why-
Looked
why
like.
you
Damon.
think
Their
their names so similar?
he took a liking to him when they
Oh yeah. Y'all talking about Damon and Amy?
Damon
I
and
thought we
Eamon.
were talking about Willem Dafoe.
Nah, Damon and Eamon.
yeah.
But that all works too. All three of them, honestly.
Why you think their names so similar?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
real
true.
shit. Damon and Eamon
For a
man.
reason.
My man wrote the book. He did that for a reason. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
right.
saying?
Yeah. Since he made so many of them. Jesus.
Nah, so did you want to talk about the CISO's conversation with Bernice first?
I mean,
or
you kind
wanna-
of really put it. What I mean, it was just besides the
He
fact
basically
that
learned about Vayman, and then he was kind of like he was hesitant to back Rhaenyra. Like he was like, "Yo, we could just go to High Tide and relax
and just chill. Like I finally understand. Which
Like you was
know,
right the whole time, but it
dumbass.
took you to lose
But
both
yeah,
your
yeah,
kids.
yeah. That's why I said dumbass. But right, of course.
like-
but that's always how it happens, I guess.
I guess, yeah.
But at the same time, you know, like you're a little too late, bud. We are
Yeah.
in the mix now.
That's what I'm
I
saying,
have
like-
killed people with my dragon.
And if you love them grandkids, they about to die. If
Nah, that's
we
real.
don't do that.
That was what made him be like, oh shit. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But yeah, so I really like that scene. After that, he enters everyone talking about.
he pulls up the
basically what to
Dragonstone.
do
Yeah.
next.
Yep.
And he helps
The
out.
pimp he was with the cane.
Brother came
Yeah, he
through.
came through with the pimp cane.
Yes, he did. Looking like
Didn't you think it was interesting that Damon wasn't
what was I
there?
about to say? A pimp named Slipback. What you say?
That Damon
was
wasn't
like,
there when he
"Where's
pulled
Damon?"
up.
Yeah,
He was
no.
like, "Where's Damon at?"
Oh my god.
He had other things
You
going
see
on.
his face when
okay.
she was like, "Oh, he had other matters to attend to." He like,
No, yes, he did.
I'm sure
he said, "Of course he did." Right? Yeah. That was fly. I love that everybody in this family got spice, bro. At all times, everybody is so spicy.
No, that's fact.
It's hilarious. Like the say it shit. You know what I mean? It's at all times. It's like, come on, like I will, or even we didn't get to it yet. But when Rhaenys is in the room where she tells Damon, she's like, "Everybody leave." I'm talking to Damon, and Rhaenys looks at them purposely and is like, and then walks away, stops again, and does it again. She
Bro,
goes,
if you watch her face a lot of the episode,
Bro,
when she be
spice.
smoking and
It's
she be
hilarious.
smiling and smirking a lot of the times. Like,
yes, from the first episode. Like,
facts.
no, it's amazing.
I feel like it's like throughout the episode it changes why she does it though.
Yeah,
because
that's true.
when Corliss comes through, because they still didn't know if Corliss and them was going back on.
Right,
So
right,
like he was like, "Yo, you got us. We rocking with y'all."
You're right.
And
Her
she
face
smiled.
then,
She was like, "Yeah." And then Rhaenyra looked at her and she was like,
Right, like yeah,
"You
right.
fuck with us, okay?
Right, okay.
Okay."
She was like, "I got
she,
you,
she
girl."
ain't been the
type
knee.
shit.
She ain't been the knee.
She didn't bend the
outside.
knee.
They brought the crown. Yes,
She did not bend anymore.
She did it. Yeah, I thought that was kind of hard. She was like, no.
But it also
At
to
that
me,
time, she still was like, "I'm not with it."
true.
yeah,
True.
true.
I do feel like she feel a little
jealous.
Kind of a little jealous, but even a little proud of her too.
It's both.
I feel like it's a little bit of both.
Yeah, definitely.
Because remember, if you remember their first interaction
relationship.
earlier in the season, when she was telling her like, "Yo, you think they really gonna make you queen?
Right.
Like that's
Like,
not
you got-
happening.
yeah.
Like they're not gonna do that.
I've been there.
I've been
like,
there.
I've been there already.
there.
Like it's not gonna happen. And then the fact that she actually seen her get a crown and like
Yeah.
people bow to her, like she probably was looking like, all right,
That's a death. That's
might be
gonna
different.
sad since we know everybody's dying.
every,
No, I'm saying stop. I'm just saying Rhaenys' death would be sad because she's a dope character. That's all.
Do
Shit.
we know? Do we know everybody's dying?
that's what I was gonna say. We don't know that.
We don't. It's Game of Thrones is all I'm saying.
They've been changing things though, because there's people that's supposed to die didn't die.
Oh, right. So
So,
yeah, good
we
point.
don't know.
Regardless, I still I'm gonna put it again. I still don't want to know. All right, I'm looking at you. He has this
I
smirk.
haven't said anything.
I don't know. Anyway, I'm just playing.
So during that scene, right, Corlys is coming. He's trying to get him some info. Like, all right, y'all gonna need this town, this city, whatever.
Yeah.
I can help y'all block off the seas. Like that's a wrap. We don't need no stuff like that. And they're like, all right, so we need to start reaching out to the other houses. Yeah. So her sons, Jason, Luke, was like, yo, send us. It's better for us to bring dragons. The more convincing. Yeah.
Emphasis on the crying at the end. Emphasis on the crying. Because the minute that I saw the way that they were even looking at, sorry, I'm getting ahead.
No, go ahead.
With the way that she talks to him when they get outside, and she's like, "All right, y'all about to go on this trip. Yours isn't that far. Yours is here." That moment, that 1-on-1, I'm like, oh shit.
They made an emphasis to show Rhaenyra and
that relationship,
Lucerys
the
a lot
entire time.
this whole
So I was
episode.
just like, because in the beginning you could look at it that way or not. You know, it's one of those things like foreshadow. You would almost have to watch it again, maybe if you didn't really know. But that scene, they're like, oh shit, yeah.
Because the mother
going
knows.
down.
She know her son not built for it.
She's
she
basically
knows.
saying it.
That's why she gave him the easy
route.
That's
Route.
easier.
It's crazy.
It's
Yeah.
only over
That's
there.
crazy.
It's only over there.
Right. Don't take your dragon very far, but it's not as far as your brothers.
I don't even know why that would have been easier. And they thought that was a Parat thing. Well, come on, cuz,
That's what
like,
I was
I
thinking.
mean,
too.
but who would have thought Aemon
would have been there.
That's
It probably
also
would have
the
went
case.
different if Aemon wasn't there.
Aemon wasn't there. I don't think it would have been easy. It's a
It
Parat
wouldn't have been
thing.
easy, but
Like,
it could have changed. Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
Facts.
yeah.
And-
I mean, at least he probably would have died.
Right.
So,
Facts.
Why didn't he like?
What?
Why didn't he dip when he seen the dragon?
I would have dipped when I seen the
too,
dragon.
bro. I guess because
I'm
he's
pretty
They
in the
wouldn't have thought
Martian-
no different. No,
He
you
a
a
kid, bro.
child.
He
That's
hella
what I'm
young.
saying.
Aren't
Like-
they know that they already at war?
No.
So they think
not
it's
saying,
I think he knows he's aware of what's going on, but not in that regard.
I don't think he know how deep
how
it goes.
deep it is. That's
He's a kid still.
Only
only thing
I think
he
his
knows
older
is the
brother
jokes
know.
he get.
But
His
no,
older
but
brother
this
know
is
the
what I'm
vibe.
saying
A little
though.
bit.
Yeah.
A little
He
bit.
went there to go get their support. What is he going to go get support for? Like,
No, for
you know
sure,
what I'm saying?
for
Like
war.
military support, right?
Yeah.
So
I get
he
what you're
knows that
saying.
he's
Okay.
fighting them.
Yeah, I get you.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
do. It's just still like she's naive. That's all. He's just a kid. Like I feel like the minute he saw that, he still was on some shit. I got to get my mission from my mom, and I'm go back home. At least that's the vibe that I got. It was dumb. He's dead. You know. Yeah. It's just like I feel like that was where his head was because I thought that too. He saw the big ass. I was like, oh, I'm not entering
I
this
would've known.
space.
I'm not going in there.
Though, the way she talked it up to him.
She did though, because
Yeah.
she told him like, "Yo,
It's kind of-
he would be more than happy to back us and this and that." And
have a prince come on his own dragon and be there. And,
I can't
he pulled up in with a dragon
He
there
said-
already.
that's like the Doctor
he
Strange
told
shit
him
because
up.
he has the Spider-Man's fault, but like Doctor Strange, sir, you're a grown ass man. Don't let this child. Don't put that in this
Almost should
child's
have
hand.
stayed. Be
You know?
honest with you, like he
Yeah, he
should
should've.
have
He
stayed.
should've.
Soon as the boy was like, "Y'all not fighting here in my like y'all not shedding no blood in my castle." You right, my man. So I'm gonna
Right.
do this till this nigga leave.
Immediately.
Yeah.
No, you're right, bro. That was the moment.
You ain't
Say
kicking
something.
me
Yeah.
out. 'Cause if you kick me out, then we gonna have problems. You know what I'm saying? You ain't
Yeah.
kicking me out. So yeah, you find me a bed, and find me some winches or whatever y'all about to do. Let me chill. Know what I
Yeah,
mean?
send
True,
the
that's a
Raven.
good point.
Send a Raven.
Send the Raven. Tell
Bro.
them niggas gonna get me.
Because bro, when he
Now, I ain't gonna lie though. You do that. If he stayed, Eamon was gonna get that ass. He was gonna get that eye.
somehow, sometimes, some way,
some way.
But bro, when he landed and parked the dragon, and he looked up and seen Vhagar. Vhagar look as big as a town,
Bro,
bro.
literally, it was
Like-
bigger than everything that.
I'd have been like,
I'm
yeah,
not
I'm
over
out.
Vibe at the moment.
What'd you say?
I would have been like, yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, I'm not getting off the dragon. It's like, oh, you know what? Let's just. Can I
Keep it
U
a bean.
turn you?
During that weather, I would have turned around.
Yeah,
Yeah, like,
man.
yo, mom, Y'all, my dragon not even built
like this.
That's what I'm saying.
It's just Rhaenyra's fault, damn it. But we're not gonna put it on the mom.
I mean, I feel like
she did anything.
she probably wanted
It's really
them
the dragon. It's
nah, but I feel like it was more like, yo, she want them to grow up. This is something that they're gonna have to do.
no,
We get in the war. The oldest son was like, yo, we gonna do this.
We gonna do this. Yeah.
So you know,
And,
I agree.
Think about it.
It's an
Anybody
unfortunate.
else would have went, it would have looked worse.
Yeah.
Like imagine Damon going to do it. Damon wouldn't have been on some civil stuff.
It would have been bad.
He
I
would've
don't think
came
him
in on
and
some like
him and Aemon would have fought though.
That is.
nah, I don't
also
think
a
Aemon
good
would have
point.
even gotten him like
He
that.
would have got spicy with him, but
He probably would have said something
But I'm
slick.
saying,
but-
regardless if Aemon was there or not, think about Damon going
to the Baratheon
see
situation.
if the Baratheon to
Yeah,
see
nah,
like,
that's
hey,
real.
Oh, but
y'all
he was gonna get
also-
spicy either way.
Nah. I don't think Baratheon
Really?
would have talked to Daemon like that though.
He would have talked slick, but he wouldn't have talked too
Maybe
slick.
right because he's still talking to this kid.
Yeah,
You're right. It
'cause-
wouldn't have been as bad. You're correct.
What'd he
But
say when he pulled
He still
up?
would have been. It's a Baratheon.
Bro,
Like he would have
Bull
got a
was
little
like-
nasty. You know what I'm
Ball
saying?
said, what'd he say?
A little bit, enough for Damon to be like, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Damon is on go at all. Like we kind of. You don't think he's on that type of energy?
He is, but I think he's smart about it. I think he is smart about it.
When he
I just don't think the Baratheon would have got spicy with Damon like how he got spicy with the young.
not as much, but enough for Damon to maybe react though.
Not
Even with the young
that.
boy, he got
It just would've
spicy,
been like-
but he didn't get too spicy. He basically said like, "Yo, you came here with your cup, like with your hand out."
He said, "Yo,
Right.
you think your mom's
but you ain't bring me nothing."
control
Like,
me and stuff like."
And he was like, yo, y'all don't even know who y'all king or queen. He was like, is it king?
Nah,
Is
that
it
was
queen?
funny
Like,
as hell.
which one is it?
He said,
Y'all don't even know. Y'all family mixed up right now. Like, y'all
He
don't
said
even know
that,
what's
and
going
I thought
on.
it was my family. I was like, oh, shit.
Funny.
That was hilarious.
he came at both of them.
No, he did.
He did.
No,
He did. But yeah, wait, where we at?
So, yeah, we're at Storm's End, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So, we at Storm's End. This happens. Aemon, we said all that. Aemon and
Just give it in a sentence.
and Lucerys that had happened.
Eye
They
for an
happened. Eye for an eye. Baratheon was like, nah, we ain't none of that. It's not happening here. So y'all can take that outside. So Lucerys get back
They
on his
did.
dragon. They definitely did. Lucerys got back on his dragon. It's like, yo, I'm about to go back to Dragonstone to my family. And Aemon was like, nah, bro. Nah, you got to see me first.
Shit.
And
You got to see this dragon mouth.
yeah, and that did not work well for him.
It looked
R.I.P.
insane. I can't lie. Like again, that I don't know if we said this yet. The shot of Vhagar over that little baby ass rabbity looking dragon
Or
compared
the
to
shadow when it
Jesus,
like,
yes,
that
bro,
day
over
was
the
great.
clouds.
Yeah.
You already knew how bad it was then. I was like, oh, wow. And then the way that he like ate the other dragon,
Bro, the fact that they gave you that suspense, though, because you thought Lucerys got away, and he's always in the sky. He is,
and I knew that's when it happened.
It was all
'cause
sunny.
Even the music,
It was all
it was
nice.
like it was just a breath.
It was a
for
breath of fresh air.
Yeah,
And then he look up. Oh, he ain't even had time to react,
Nom,
bro.
nom, nom.
He ain't even had time to react.
Not even a little bit. To be honest, I didn't watch it. It was so fast, not fast, but like that moment is like such a moment. I didn't even really see the details of like him getting eaten.
I was trying to
just
look
saw
and see.
Me too. I couldn't
There
look.
was no details. There
It's
was
just
no-
the dragon
He
ripped.
ate the whole dragon. The pieces of dragon came out. That's all it was.
It was only his wings and stuff that.
So
fell.
maybe he's like Pinocchio,
was
and
only
he's
his
inside
wings
of the
that
dragon's belly right now.
Don't.
Who knows?
No.
Yeah, he's inside.
He is. He's inside, all right.
Fine.
Yeah, he's
I
chilling.
just had hope for my guy.
I mean, hey man, he was a cool kid. Unfortunate, but then
I'll tell you something.
In retrospect. In retrospect, I bet he would have gave up that. I bet she gave up that eye.
Stop it. That's no wrong one. That was good. That was good.
Eye for your life.
the eye for your life, yeah. Real,
Shit,
that's
take the
facts.
eye, cuz.
I take the eye,
Take
man.
that eye, my man.
Shit, especially if I get a cool ass fucking
Like what?
sapphire
Like-
in my
like-
shit
like
like you,
bull?
nigga. That shit hard.
Nah, he pulled the eye patch off. It was
Ain't
like,
no
oh,
walking around.
okay.
That joint's probably
That's
worth
pretty cool.
a couple gold pieces.
Nah,
You know how they do.
couple pieces. Nah, that was a flex though. That was a
Yo, it
super
was.
flex.
That joint. That was like.
You think that's how he be pulling up on the shorties in King's Landing with yo?
Yeah. Nah,
Well,
that's
I don't
crazy.
think he even.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He don't even go to the shorties in King's Landing no more. Yo, you
I
gotta
mean, he
stop.
only went because he's
Sorry. This is not to hear you. He did something with his hands. I didn't like it. What did you say?
I said he only went because his crazy brother made him go.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
He's like,
Shorty
man, I'm
recognized
cool.
him too.
Cool.
yeah.
Yeah,
he
you
had
grew
no
up.
interest in none of that.
Yeah. He's like, I want
Like,
death.
at all.
That's all.
He said I went.
Death,
there.
destruction. That's what I'm into.
So yo, right after the dragon ate Lucerys, they panned to Aemon's face because he's like, that's like one of them I knew I messed up moments.
He even says he's screaming. He's like, Aegon, no.
Yeah, I didn't like that. It's not that.
After we get through everything, I'm gonna go a little more detail about that.
Okay. Well, we at the end of the episode basically. So that happens.
That last shot though, we definitely
that's what I'm saying. We cut back to Dragonstone. Daemon, and this shot is so crazy because
it's a slow motion,
slow mo, one shot, and there's no sound. You don't hear the sound in the room. It's really just the music. And it's Daemon walking up to Rhaenyra and letting her know what happened.
That scene's phenomenal.
And you can like see, they only show her back, and you can see her like breaking down.
And the face
then, like,
she makes when she turns
and got it together.
Got it together like that.
And
like,
that,
okay,
like let's go. Yeah, bro.
And turned to like Terminator.
Literally, yeah. She became Daenerys in a second.
Low key.
And like her eye, she was looking at us.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that was some She-Hulk ass shit. I definitely felt her energy. Yeah.
I was like, oh shit. I was like, I ain't doing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It wasn't me.
I ain't doing
Look at the wall.
I ain't doing it. Like,
No, dead ass.
It's funny. Fun fact, before we jump into everybody's thoughts on this, in the interview, I was reading Ryan Condal, the showrunner of House of the Dragon. He did an interview, and he was talking about a lot of little questions people had about the episode, and they talked about that scene in particular because the interviewer was asking, how many times did y'all shoot that? And he was like, we probably only shot it like 3 to 4 times, but they rehearsed it all day to get it right, because he was just talking about how like it was a lot of other moving pieces that had to be on point. Because it was also one shot. It was a one shot.
That's a one take
of like Daemon walking through.
I'm watching that shit again. That's amazing.
Yep. And he was talking about how her name, what is her name, bro? Emma Darcy, I think it is.
Emma Darcy.
How she killed it. Like, he was like, yo, she
the first thing he said, I like that in that interview. He said, well, first off, Emma Darcy's a superhero. So I was like, yeah, I feel that.
Nah, facts.
Like, because damn, the fact that she only did that in a couple takes, the emotion she had built in was, woo. Again, Emmy.
Facts.
But yeah, and then that was the finale.
Nah, sure. So I guess we can go around the, give them the applause. They deserve it.
Great season. Regardless of,
So I guess we can go around and say, just everybody get their short thoughts on the episode.
I'll go first because I feel like I'm gonna be nice.
Go ahead.
I don't know if anyone's gonna be mean or not. I liked it a lot. Obviously, someone who doesn't come from knowing like a lot of the lore. You guys know the lore, and I know Visions. You read the book, so it's like you guys definitely have a different kind of a little bit of a thing than me. I'm just straight up like from a Game of Thrones, the show fan. So from my perspective, I thought it was phenomenal. The whole season, first off, but yeah, kind of like there was definitely episodes at points that even though it was going up every episode, it still was like this one might have been better than this one to me. But still, every time it felt like a finale at one point. For the last couple episodes, like, ooh, this is intense enough for me I'm cool regardless, This finale, I obviously, like, we were saying off the pod, like, I'm aware this is going for a couple seasons. The people that know that are aware it's going for a couple seasons. So for me, that cliffhanger was like, I'm prepared. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when is it shooting again? Apparently shooting is started next year, too. I just heard that today.
He was talking in an interview about how they started writing before this joint, like when they started airing it.
Wait, for the next season. Oh, let's go. They ready. They ready.
So hopefully they can start. I'm hoping they start shooting in spring.
No, I heard it started next year. Like I got a tweet today.
In spring.
They said in spring.
I'm hoping in spring.
It might be before. Is what I'm talking about.
That'll be love. Yeah,
I'll find out because I swear I got a tweet today. But anyway, yeah, it just definitely got me anticipated and ready for whatever, because it's about to be real Thrones time now.
No,
like,
for sure.
War.
For sure.
At least, like, for probably the whole next season.
Oh, so, of course.
Yeah, I just thought it was phenomenal. Everybody did phenomenal, and that is my easy hot take. I mean, not hot take, just review, because it was great.
Yeah. So I'll go. I liked it a lot. It wasn't the best episode of the series, but it really was a great joint. I love how the juxtaposition.
Top 3 though, or nah?
Top 3 of the show, of the season.
The season. You don't think like 3? 4 is okay.
It might be 4.
Okay.
It might be 4.
Really?
It might be 4. But
you got it higher or lower?
I was just saying, really.
No, okay. I know. That's what I'm asking for you. Higher or lower? You don't got to give like a whole breakdown, but you don't know yet, like where you put it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so yeah, I thought it was a good episode. Still, I do feel I can understand why somebody who's not super into the lore can look at it and be like, all right, I want it a little bit more. But if you know what's coming next, it's well, like this season had a purpose. It was setting everything up for what's coming
Felt that way.
for the dance. You know what I mean? So like we're in it now. Like you feel me? Like low key, you could consider the Storm's End situation the first battle. You know what I mean? Low key.
Yeah, this whole season felt like a prequel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To build up. So I feel
So yeah, I loved it, and I'm excited to see what comes next. Like, I'm excited to see because I love the little changes that they made, even in this episode.
you want to get into that?
The changes that they made.
I mean, maybe not to explain that. Maybe someone doesn't understand what you mean.
Oh, I'm just talking in the series. We don't gotta get too into
okay.
it. But I just enjoy the changes, which makes it interesting because I know some of the lore. So it's like I'm still getting surprised.
Got you.
You feel what I'm saying? Like it's still things that are like, oh damn, I wasn't expecting that. You know what I mean? Like, so I think that's really cool. So yeah, I definitely get it. If I had to rate it, it's probably like an 8.5 or 9.
The episode.
The
episode.
The episode. I'm giving the whole season a 9.5, 10.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, out of it. So
I like it a 10. I'll just.
Yeah.
Nah, I liked it. The last episode was all right. It was cool. I wouldn't say I don't know if I'm gonna put it. I gotta think about it.
You said it was all right, cool. Was that like lower for you? Like, was it not like? Was there any episode where you were like, "Damn, that was a good episode"? Like, wow, that was good.
Yeah, when the brother. When
that's episode 8. That was the one of the ones.
Okay, so where do you put this in comparison? Like a lot lower, or like?
I guess I could put it at 4.
Okay, 4 makes sense. I like 3, 4. I'm not mad at 3
because I feel like this episode was like a response to the last episode.
It was, yeah.
In a sense,
so
you know what I mean?
It was almost like it had to play with whatever it could. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It had a specific thing it had to do.
Because low-key, any other show would have combined the
as
first
one episode, maybe?
Yeah, it would have gave you both perspectives in one episode.
True, but I like how
I appreciate the fact that they gave you two.
You're
so
right.
You got the whole. You got to
dig in it. Get more
even
personal.
the castle felt different. Like Dragonstone felt different than
because
King's
of the
Landing.
episode
Just the way
before.
it looked. No. Just even the way it felt. Like the look, the
look
tone of that
the tone
episode
of it,
felt
yeah.
different than because King's Landing. Even though it feels brighter, like it's
Yeah.
sunnier. Dragonstone was a lot darker. Even the rooms were darker. You feel me? Like so, I feel like it gives you different vibes. You know?
No, that's true.
I ain't gonna cut you off though, bro. Was that it?
Nah, that was pretty much it.
Okay. Visions.
You got wait real quick. Got a rating for the episode out of 10?
Yeah, I give it an 8.
Okay, that makes sense. I like that.
Visions, how you feel, bro? Episode 10.
That was a really solid episode. I would say throughout the season, like I enjoyed the ride of like each episode actually got better and better to me up to a point. The last 2, I enjoyed them, but they're probably 2 of my least favorite of the season. That's because of the standout of the whole season for me was the King. Like I think he deserves an Emmy off. Like anybody gets nominated,
Talking about Viserys?
Yeah.
Wow, I forgot. Yeah, he was phenomenal. You making a great point, bro.
Throughout the whole season,
wow,
he was like amazing.
No,
so
he was.
The fact he wasn't in these last couple ones, I mean, of course he died. So, but it didn't take away too much of like, oh, I didn't enjoy it because I definitely did.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, the whole season to me is 10 out of 10. I got some gripes, but you know, we're gonna get to that.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Okay. You got a rate. You said 10 out of 10 for the season, right? What you think of the episode?
Well, I was about to say, should he get into the gripes?
The gripes?
Yeah, might as well.
All right, yeah. If you want to start it off, how you feel? Like, what's some of your issues with the season so far?
All right.
Season 1.
The number one thing that to me was an issue was the time jumps. Felt like that was extremely too much, too fast. It fits because of, I mean, the acting and how good, you know, the show is.
Right, they portrayed it, yeah.
But I would have preferred like the young versions of Rhaenyra and all,
Yeah,
like they were good.
They
were good.
They were really good.
And now we're never going to see them again.
That's
like
right.
I mean, well, they said they're going to be in second season, like flashbacks or whatever. But my thing is, I would have been perfectly fine with the whole first season,
Being them.
or at least majority of the
that.
season. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And
How
then
many time skips were there?
It was wow
Oh.
until episode 7.
like
it was
3?
one. It was no every single time until episode like 7 or 6.
Yeah.
right? Like every single ep. Yeah.
Maybe the 7
Yeah,
yard.
you're right.
Seven
No,
might.
you're
Just sometimes it was like a year.
No, you're right.
Yeah, some were larger than others though.
And
at one point
and
it was like
I get
40.
It was
why,
like
because
14.
they wanted
Like wasn't
to-
it like 10 years?
It was
One
one
was
was 10
10?
years. Yeah,
Yeah,
one of them was
like
10.
10 years.
Oh, right, when they became adults. Yeah,
Yeah,
good point. Damn.
like I said, I get it because the whole point of it is to get to the actual
dance.
event,
Yeah.
Dance of the Dragons. You know what I'm saying? I get it, but it's like, man, we could have had a lot more fleshed
Slow
out
burn, yeah.
because, like, in the books, it's not even like they're not even friends. Allison and Vanilla, they're not friends.
Oh, wait, like at all, you're saying?
They're not even close in age like that.
Yeah, they
Oh,
did. That was the changes they
wow.
made for the show.
And,
But I feel like they gave it more
I kinda
depth
like
though.
that, though.
They gave it
I
more
get
depth.
you.
I like it for the show,
Right.
because it gave it. Like you said, it gave it
connection.
more depth. It meant more when she married a pop, and like it was all like I get it, but it was like okay, y'all at the same time y'all didn't establish that friendship to me enough that I cared enough that she would like to me. I was like, why are you so upset that she married your pop? I mean, I get it was your friend, but at the same time, like, I don't know how deeply your friends y'all are. Because the show ain't do a good enough job to show me
break
that y'all
that
like,
down.
you know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean, like, they could have did more. Like, if they would have had them in the season more, they could have.
I do get you, yeah. If we got a couple more episodes to really see their friendship, like, flourish out. Yeah.
Just like her and Damon. That was like out of nowhere if you really think about it. Because
Out of context, yeah.
Because when they first had interactions, right, it's like, okay, everybody knows Targaryens do incest. Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But in the beginning, there was no like underlining. You couldn't tell like.
No, I agree.
I feel like it was a little bit.
Somebody else said that. I
Between
didn't
Damon
feel
and
it.
Rhaenyra.
Like this romantic.
yeah, I've been.
I didn't feel
I've
it.
seen that from the
jump.
I
from
get
the
you.
first episode.
People were saying that the way he
The way
was
she looked-
acting was portraying it.
The
the way he looked at her.
and the way she looked at him, like
wasn't
yeah.
enough. But it wasn't enough because I'm telling you, like I've talked to people and like I spoiled a lot of things to people early on, and they were like, "Wait, they gonna get together?" And I was like, "Yeah." It was like, "They don't even look like how." I'm like,
I won't lie.
yeah.
At first, they obviously force you, and that's the point of the time jump, right? Like into it, so you're just here now. But yeah, I was confused, to be honest. When when they're in the brothel and shit, like when that popped off, I was like, oh, that's what's happening right now.
"Wow, yeah." You know what I'm saying?
And again, I'm someone that
Even
doesn't
with
know. Y'all know a little
right.
bit more, so I do get you to an
I
extent.
feel like
yeah.
they could have played that out better, showing like they have because off the rip from going in, like if you don't know nothing and you're not really picking up on maybe a couple little things, you would just think like that's her, like she loves her uncle and that's his niece. They love
That's
each other.
really what I thought, bro. It threw me the fuck.
Oh, they love each other.
watching it because of that. Yeah,
oh, they love each other, all right.
right.
But you wouldn't think
It's real. No, that's
you
real.
would-
Because
you
I
wouldn't think,
did not see it
that
coming.
they like had feelings like that, like looking at each other lusty. Like it was just like, oh,
Bro.
it's like somebody they super close. Cause, you know what I'm saying? Like
I was so thrown off by it that they got to the brothel, and I still was like, maybe he's gonna give her first sexual, like show her first sexual experience. I'm not even thinking it's gonna be him. Dead ass. I'm out loud like, oh shit, he gonna give her. That's
He was
what's
really
up.
that
Like,
naive.
yeah, like he was pulling a little boosie on some nasty shit. Like that's what I thought he was doing. But then I'm like, oh my
So you
god.
was really.
No. Yo, Solomon flabbergasted. like literally was just
How you ain't
frozen.
see that coming?
But it was kind of what he said because
He wasn't the
maybe
only
there
one,
was
though.
looks, right? But man, if I didn't, maybe I just didn't peep certain
Like, bro,
details. There was never
when he
verbal things that made it that way.
when he
ever.
told her that the Missaria was pregnant, how she looked at him, she was like, "Oh, really?" Like this is on the
What?
bridge with the first bridge dawn.
That's not the wow. See, again, it's just a detail that I just didn't peep in that way, maybe.
Yeah.
Or maybe I
Well,
just
even-
even see
even
the
It was
Based
always
on
light
this.
things, but you know.
Yeah, it definitely
Think
was
about
like
this.
things.
even when she got older, right? And they smashed on the beach. Up until that point, even to get there, that was kind of like that was drastic. You just
It was
saw them
drastic.
again,
Like, it was-
you know?
again, it was
And
out of
then
nowhere. It was like,
smashed
oh,
on the
shit,
beach,
like-
that's what I mean. Like they
I
didn't
get
do
you.
a good enough pacing
mean,
with.
I
Like,
do. He has a
Bro,
point.
even on
It's
her
just
wedding
like,
night,
yeah,
even
yeah.
on the wedding day, how he gripped her up on the dance floor.
But that was after the shit, though.
No, that's before the beach, obviously.
Oh, you're saying okay?
Yeah,
well,
I'm just
that-
saying, like,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
still,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
alluding to.
He's saying that that's 10 years later and they ain't even have no context.
True.
That's kind of odd as shit.
Yeah.
It's like if I see you and we have this real deep, odd connection, then I don't see you for
Plus
10 years and the first day we fucking in minutes. It's kind of,
they had that leftover lust.
That's that Targaryen.
Leftover lust is crazy.
Leftover lust.
That's somebody's
like
an
this,
R&B singer's album somewhere.
Yo, leftover
That's like
lust
saying
sounds crazy.
Sorry,
I
what you
seen
say?
X from like 10 years ago, right? And y'all didn't see each other in 10 years,
Right.
and maybe put like this, somebody from like high school, maybe
Right.
y'all both lost your virginities to each other, right?
Right.
Then y'all
It is
see
like
each other
that.
10 years later, and y'all still both single, and it's like, yo, guess what? Hey, we single. And,
Right, like
hey, look, it's 10 years. Like, I got better type situation. Like, ain't going.
Yeah, leftover lust.
this leftover lust. I can't. No, that's hilarious. Leftover lust.
But nah,
That's
what's
crazy.
your other gripe, bro? After the time jumps.
The time jumps. Let me see what else I had the issue with. All right, so it's even my gripes. I'm okay with them because it's
Yeah.
it's
such a
Right, they
great
did a
show.
great job.
That's what I'm saying,
That's
bro.
my, I get
Like, they didn't mess it up.
Nah, they
That's
get
it,
it.
because I don't
Like,
think he's
Change
saying that,
it.
right.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like,
I get
I'm
you.
okay with them because so off the rip, they made it seem like these two dragons did this because the dragon.
Oh.
You talking about
You know what I'm
Lucerys
saying?
Storms In thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like both riders had nothing to do with it. They were trying to
Right.
not make it like the little dragon. He come through, he hit him with the fire because he like, oh, you tried to eat me, or
Right.
you tried to
Of
come
course.
at me.
Yeah.
He didn't do that because Young Boy told him to. He did that because he wanted to do that,
Yeah.
like because he like on go mode right now. So even Rhaegar eating them, that was on some like listening to you, nigga. Because
Yeah.
this little nigga burnt me. I'm not playing. He's food now. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
So-
facts.
And in the book, that's not the case.
Right.
Like, ain't no he wanted to kill Young Bull. Like, that was
Intentional.
It was
Yeah.
that.
Right.
intentional. You know what I'm saying? But like for the show, I like it. I like it because it's showing that he at least is human. Because I feel like he knows he made a mistake.
Yep.
He didn't want to kill him. It was also still like when they was young boys.
Yeah, it was like to scare him. I felt like he was trying to scare him.
Trying to scare him, yeah. But it went too far. You know what I'm saying? And now he know that, all right, it's on now.
Yeah.
Because like,
look what I did.
Going to start the war.
Yeah.
And then we also got to see how he going to carry it when he go home. How are you going to present this?
That's what I want to know. I wonder
Are
if
you going to tell them like, all right, it was a mistake, blah, 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 or you going to be like,
you going to stand on it.
Nigga's dead. It's
up.
on the top.
It's up.
Nah, that's
And
a
stuff.
great
Yeah.
question. He said, "Do y'all think that we'll see that, or do you think that when the first episode
Yeah,
hits?"
yeah.
Okay, so you don't think we'll be straight into like like battle mode after the fact?
Like in the book, I think everybody was mad at him.
Except Aegon.
Yeah, except for Aegon. Everybody else was mad at him except for Aegon.
And that's definitely probably gonna happen with that.
Hey, I can see them
He's
keeping
a
that.
sicko.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they'll probably get tighter because of that.
Because Aegon was pissed about Rhaenyra turning him down, turning the. Remember how Otto went?
Yeah.
He was mad. So like it was plus that. It was like that plus that.
So he's like,
okay,
bet.
Yeah. Like,
I
I want
this.
to. Let's do it then.
Oh, this shit gonna get crazy.
So
okay,
yeah,
but yeah, wait, give your rating now.
Oh, what?
oh, he's on the
episode.
Oh, he said it.
You did? I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I missed it. You did?
Oh, I mean, the episodes, like I said, the last two was my least favorite of the season. That's just because the King wasn't in it. But this show was like, I'll give it like a 8. You know what I'm saying? It was good. Like,
yeah, everybody got an 8. Okay.
Yeah.
all my issues with the show
8.59.
aren't bad. Like they're just little.
It's like personal
nitpicks.
picks.
Nitpicks,
Yeah. Personal
Yeah,
choices.
And it's
Nah,
like, and even with those things, I'm okay with it because it's helping the show progress. Like
Yes.
it's a better fit for the show. So it's
No,
like
for
I
sure.
get it. Like y'all did that. Like you know, boy supposed to be dead, but he not. He's somewhere with his gay lovers living life.
right. Like I was saying to Zen, I was like, he could pull back up, but he definitely going.
I'm definitely coming back.
Oh yeah, he's coming back.
That'd be kind of
For real?
fun, though.
I feel
I
like
feel like
he
that'd be
think
kind
it
of
is?
dope.
Yeah.
Nah, I think
He would-
They're not
If
gonna
he
leave
does,
him on
he
the
will
board.
kill
I think
And he's a
I-
dragon rider, bro. They're not leaving him out there for
Nah,
no reason.
is he a dragon rider?
Sea Smoke.
Yes.
It's his.
He's a dragon rider.
And
Yes. He's definitely
and the
coming
thing
back.
about
He's
what I've been
definitely coming
learning recently, dragons can't bond with more than one person at one time
back. Yeah.
unless you die.
You gotta die.
You have to
and
die
get
because
out of
that
here.
link is that
The blood.
like even what we were talking about with Vagar and Lucerys in the sky. I was watching people talk about it. They was breaking stuff down, talking about how like the dragons are. It's not telepathic, but it's an emotional tie.
Right.
So like they feel when you are distressed, when you going through some stuff, they feel it. So like that's why like they be acting out and doing certain things. Like I feel like that's why that happened because
he had rage.
Yeah,
I guess.
You know what I mean.
We didn't even talk about it during the recap of the episode, but when Damon went down to the dragon, and then
yes,
pits,
we did. That's important. Yes,
and the dragon he went to, I know who dragon that was, right?
Yeah, Vermithor.
Yeah, the kings.
Jaehaerys
that died,
the
right?
first king. Yeah,
the first king.
Jaehaerys. Yeah, so he's been that dragon been down there for like 20, 30 years,
just
chilling because it don't have it didn't bond with nobody else.
That's great. Didn't Damon have one though? So what's he?
No, I don't think he was trying to bond with it. I think he was just trying to find them because he know they're gonna need them.
Oh,
they're gonna need them because now they have, like you said,
so they don't know where their fucking dragons are in their castle. Is that what you're telling me right now?
Nah, they do. Because remember, he even talked about it. He's like, he even said it's dragons down there. We got dragons over here. Like it's dragons over there. It's dragons with the riders.
Okay. Like the wild dragons. They got all that. Yeah.
Right. That's what I thought. Okay.
So yeah. So let me ask y'all this. We can get into this. I know we talked about a few moments in the already, but what are some of y'all favorite moments or craziest moments from the season that y'all gonna remember?
I mean, the obvious one was what was said when that man
Damon
got his face sliced off. Is a whore.
Keep his tongue.
Tell him you
that was that
He
line,
said, yeah, you can keep his tongue.
Was hard. I was like, this is why I watch Game of Thrones. That shit was good. But there's definitely some amazing man, like regardless of how wild that shit was, that wedding episode was insane.
Oh yeah.
That I don't know if I felt, even though there might have got episodes better, but I didn't feel any way that Joe made me feel.
Yeah.
Besides maybe when he sliced his head off. That might have been the only other time where intensity-wise, I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Remember just how fast it was?
Bro.
Oh, my God.
One thing about this show, I got to say, like, it really, when you in it, you in it. Because, like, really, when they moving you emotionally, like, when they doing certain stuff, bro, like, it's crazy.
Great point. Because I also love about just the show in general. I think this is a Game of Thrones thing, but they're digging into it more than me. Every piece of the actual show is making the moments why they're so crazy. The music, the direction, the actor, like every single thing is needed to make each moment go insane. Right. You know what I mean?
Right,
I think that's really cool how they're like digging in on an artistic way like that.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
Nah, it's a lot of. Man, they really did a thing this season, man.
Their ass off.
I'm gonna say, y'all got any favorite characters that y'all mess with?
Favorite
from
characters?
The season?
You know, y'all like nasty.
Damon and Amy.
I'm back and forth with Damon. Man.
I like
Alicent
too.
I like Aemon. He's horrible,
Damon,
but I like Aemon.
Rhaenyra, of course.
Yeah. Besides Aemon though,
I like the creep boy that like to beat off.
Of course,
Laris.
What a nasty guy.
The feet man.
I like him in the show, but I can't wait till he dies. Yeah. But like I like what he is in the show, you know. Gross guy. Jeez. Not the feet. He's just odd.
What'd you say, bro?
Littlefinger.
A Connet ball.
He not on that. He not on Littlefinger status.
That's what I'm saying. I've really thought about that because I'm like, I'm gonna like when you die, but like Littlefingers might be closer to Otto, but I still don't think it's gonna hit like Littlefinger. Littlefinger's hit different. Yeah. I don't know if we'll get that. The show got to run for a few years.
I was actually mad.
When Littlefinger died?
You were mad when Littlefinger died?
He was one of my favorite characters, man.
That is unfortunate.
He was a fire character.
He was a fire character.
For
character.
Like, I definitely wanted him to like make it out on like by the skin of his teeth. I would like and like just be
to still like get away somehow.
Yeah,
man, he did it so many damn years. That would
be so telling, but hey.
Yeah, it just felt. It was just the way they did it. Oh man, that was phenomenal. No, but yeah, favorite character. Honestly, I don't want it to just be Aemon. No, and Viserys.
And it's crazy to me though how for sure Viserys. Yeah, I'm tripping. Yeah, Viserys. Yeah. Now it's crazy what with Aemon because
he died. So anytime I think of it, I'm like, damn.
Yeah, he's gone.
That's the only reason. He was one of the best in the show, but like I just forget.
It's crazy to me the impact Aemon has made because he hasn't even been in that many episodes compared to like the whole season. If you want to look at it, you know what I mean.
His face changed everything.
Yo, he made it such an impact. You know what I mean? Because I kind of wish.
Like a villain.
Yeah, bro. He looked like an anime villain, bro.
He looks like Willem. I'm gonna say it again. He looks like Willem Dafoe.
You do.
I'm telling. At least as Green Goblin.
Yeah.
That like that.
A little weird smile.
On sabbatical, honey. That shit. Yeah, that's what he looks like all the time. Just like.
Yeah.
Told you, I just did, yo, HBO. You seen my face? I can be the black Amen. I be blaming,
Blaming?
blaming. You know,
Blaming.
we gotta get more cameras. We can do close up. You know what I'm saying?
That's the blue steel?
That's
the from Zoolander? From Zoolander.
Oh, I'm thinking you talking. Oh, that's
steel.
hilarious. The blue
Isn't blue still like
the
a
face.
fucking?
It's the
bear
pose.
too? Is it a bear though?
That's the pose
what?
of Zoolander.
That's
Right?
the pose from Zoolander.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but
Yeah, but he's talking about beer.
Nah,
What about
it's
beer?
like, isn't that like one of them nasty ass beers that you can get for like 99 cents? Like the
Are you
Blue
talking about
Blue Ribbon?
Moon or something?
Blue Ribbon?
Nah,
Blue Ribbon?
it's something called Blue Steel. It looks like a freaking big ass.
Blue Moon?
Steel Reserve?
Oh no!
Oh, Still Reserve.
I know Still
That's
Reserve.
the monkey. That's monkey piss. That's disgusting.
Oh no! Not monkey piss. Horrid.
Oh, man. So,
But anyway, yes.
last question.
If y'all getting the predictions,
I was going to do, but you
Y'all
go
can.
first. Go first. You.
Wait,
I don't have it. I'm going to close my
What?
ears.
You want me to predict? What's
No,
about
what
to
do y'all
happen?
think? What? Let me. All right, let me take it back. Let me ask a different question.
There you go.
What do y'all want to happen next season?
Oh, that's scary.
Oh, I was about
I'm
to
gonna
say,
close
what
my
do you?
ears.
No, you can go
I
first.
can't. I'm not.
I'm gonna
I'm
listen.
not
To
gonna
be
say that.
very honest, Game of Thrones is one of those shows where like I've never really wanted anything watching. If you know what I'm trying to say, it's just so good. Like
It's kinda
I'm here
like
for the
along for the
ride.
ride, yeah.
I'm super here for the ride.
I wanted Jon Snow to be king.
Oh,
I kind of did too.
we all did. Okay, that might be the only.
I
one.
want him in the
I mean,
marriage,
Might be the
man.
only
I mean,
one. Was it?
You
to
said
a
not
point
sure.
where-
He
What'd
said
you
not
say?
me.
I wanted
Who'd you
Jon
want?
Snow to die. When he died the first
Oh
time, I was
no!
like,
Oh, I
he
feel
better
that
be
though.
dead,
When he
right?
came back, yeah. It was wild though when his ass came back. But who did you want to be? Who did you want to rule?
No, I wanted the rule, man.
Better not say little
He
thing.
gonna say something wild.
I
Don't
wanted my
fucking
man Tyrion to rule, man. I wanted Tyrion.
Tyrion?
I would've loved
Oh,
Tyrion.
Tyrion. I don't know why he said Tyrion in my
mean,
face.
You thought Tywin or something?
Yeah.
I
was like-
he doing it anyway. He did it anyway.
That'd be
He said,
amazing.
hey, he gonna run it. But like Tyrion, I thought his
Damn.
story, like at the end of it all, I was like, that
I
would
would
be very
have loved
telling.
that. Oh my god, I would have loved
The
that. Yeah,
Yeah, me too.
that'd
End
been
up on the
nuts.
throne. That would have been crazy to me.
Nah, I'm with you there.
He deserved it though. Some of the stuff, he helped
He
out a
did.
lot.
I wanted Jon Snow to stay there. I can't stand
Jesus.
the Starks. Like that whole family.
Oh, you don't
was
like the
cool.
Starks? Why do you hate the?
You-
Well, I
you
hate
got
most of
love
them.
for Arya.
What's up
Arya?
with the,
I like
what's up
Arya,
with the
though.
Starks?
That's
Yeah,
what
what's
I'm
your
saying.
what's your
You got
Stark
love-
beef?
The only
You don't like
the
being
only
cold?
Stark I could deal with is Arya, but other than that, I hate every last one of them Starks.
Ooh,
I kind of
damn.
feel you though.
I
really
feel it
only
with
like.
Sansa, can't stand her. I feel
Sansa,
it with
I can't, fuck Sansa.
who else do you? No, I can't stand him.
Y'all don't like.
I love Arya.
Y'all don't like Bran? He was
I
cool.
like- I bang with
He
Bran.
was cool until he became the Raven. Then he got weird.
He got weird, but I didn't have a problem with him. You know,
He
like
doesn't get weird. He just got nothing. He don't have
yeah,
anything.
nothing
He-
is just. He's just literally.
He's
He's
like-
like almost like
he's like,
it made his
yo.
character born to an extent. He's the most
When he
interesting
said-
one. It was weird.
Well, he said to his sister when he basically told her, "I watch you get raped."
Yes,
He
the
did
fuck
say
he did.
that. I forgot about
Yes,
that.
the fuck he
He
did.
said, yeah,
I
I seen
seen
it.
it.
And she's
And
just
I'm
looking at him
sorry.
like,
I seen it, and I'm sorry.
and I'm sorry. Yeah.
that you had to
So
go
you
through
look so
that.
pretty that night. I said, "Yo,
This is
Yeah, that was creepy.
That was
Whoa, that took it to
Wow.
another joint. I
I
watched
don't
it.
like this.
It happened a few times actually. I seen it through that time, and then that time after that, and then that like yeah, he's
Like,
drawing,
bro. And then the part when he gave Arya the dagger, the cat's paw dagger. I'm not gonna need it. You can have it.
Yeah, that was
This is like you're gonna need it.
you're gonna. I know
You're gonna need it. It's crazy.
you're definitely gonna need it."
Hey man, at least you didn't die.
No facts.
At the end of the day.
No right.
Wait,
I'm
what
just
was
saying the
this
Starks,
question?
man.
What
I
did we
can,
want
I can
to
go on a
happen?
whole.
Yeah, he was just saying how he hates the Starks, dog. That's
Yes,
crazy.
wait, Starks. Wait, why do you hate them?
Do y'all remember Rickon
Wait,
Stark?
you want me to break it down to you?
Is it a lot?
Yeah,
Like,
that's fucked up. Yeah,
what is it?
yeah, that's fucked up.
So much is
Do
going
y'all
on.
remember Rickon Stark?
He's
the other-
You know
You don't remember?
The other one.
what? Family don't remember him.
That whole family forgot about him, bro.
The one that
Where did he go?
What's his name? Then he got he let him.
He was
He
with
got
Bran,
shot.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
And he got shot with.
Yeah.
Wait, so he died, right?
Yeah.
He died.
What's his
Oh,
name?
he died. He died with Odor. He died with Odor.
No.
When he died?
No,
No.
he got shot in the back with the arrow. What's his name?
Shot. Oh,
Right?
Yeah, by Ramsey.
Ramsey Bolton. Yeah.
Ramsey was like,
Nah,
"Yo, I
no
let
one
you go to
cares.
your brother." and stuff.
how much did that hurt? Damn, that's sad that it
did.
hurt at the time, but I don't remember. I didn't
It
remember.
didn't
him
hurt.
first.
No one cared.
That's why I was saying.
It did hurt me because I felt
No,
bad
listen,
for him.
listen,
I'm like, bro,
that's-
you've been forgotten, and now we forget you
That's why I
again.
said Zen's fucked up for that.
No, that's really mean. I see where his heart is. I don't like
Even
that.
his direwolves didn't care about him. He did not listen to him.
Oh, that's crazy.
And that's like the North Dragons. Like that's like the Stark Dragons, the wolves.
Damn, his show said, I'm not into you, man. He said, you don't have anything to you. I'm just going to go hang out with another star.
That's crazy.
Woof, woof.
Man, yeah. And I mean, all right, so I'll say something about this upcoming season, something that we already know.
Uh-oh. Wait, what? I don't know
It
anything.
says Dayron. You know about Dayron. That's the fourth child.
Oh, I heard about this. Okay.
And he's coming.
He's the other forgotten child.
That other forgotten
Yes.
child, yes. But apparently, like, the showrunner, Ron Kondo, in the interview, he was talking about Dayron coming. He was like, he's with the hot towers. Like, he's over there, like the real hot towers.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, yeah, he's coming
cup
and
boy.
he will be important soon. But he didn't really get into
He will.
specifics why. Yeah, we all know, yeah, he will be important. But
Just don't
Dayron,
you say why.
the other
I'm watching you.
the other
son.
forgotten
We're gonna have
child.
3 dragons, man. Watch.
I will watch.
3 dragons. He's like 3 himself.
All right.
I know that's a lie.
Look at his
I got
face.
scared. I really thought I got scared. Did you see my eyes? I was like, shit, can he do that? I had to think for it. I had to think about it. I would have ran. All right. But no, that's a good one.
Yeah,
And
I think that's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
The other things I can't speak on.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
Oh wait, so what are we doing? We're saying something that we
That you want to
know?
see next season that you without ruining stuff, if you can.
if you can.
Oh, there's gonna be a death next season. Hopefully,
Just don't say who it is, but yeah.
Definitely.
I'm not gonna say who it is.
Okay, cool.
but,
I like this though.
It's going to be. I mean, depending on how they do it, it might be one of the worst things we ever see on television.
Oh,
in history of
let me
television.
ask you a question.
You know exactly.
I'm about that. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Yeah, I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask without spoilers.
That's all.
Does
like
it have
this.
to do with?
Bro, if you don't read the lore.
I don't understand how you didn't.
I don't want to. I really
Hold up.
don't want
I don't
to.
understand how you didn't get into it after Game of Thrones. Like I was just so like, yo, this is so crazy. I need to know more.
I do
what
understand.
happened to me.
I'm more so
Exactly.
To be honest, at the time, I really didn't know. I know there was books, but I didn't know the lore in the big way, like how there's Star Wars lore. I didn't know that when
Yeah.
when I was watching Game of Thrones.
Right.
Now that we're here, we're all here, and so I don't want to.
Right.
I just don't want to know now. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Does
I
it have
definitely
to
should've
do
done.
with blood and cheddar?
Yes, it does.
Okay. All right.
Is,
We getting that first and second episode, I think.
is
How you-
cheddar
That's what I'm
is
saying.
cheddar
Oh,
a person
man.
or
You
literal
think,
cheese?
Question. You think
Wait,
we're gonna get that? Don't ask questions. You think you think we're gonna get that episode 1 or episode 2?
Oh,
Oh.
oh,
So if they want to start it off with a bang, episode 1.
The way they
Off the
left this
rip.
off, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Vaguely. I remember.
Okay.
I remember blood and cheddar.
Yes.
I remember those names.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
don't remember what happened.
Okay. We'll talk
I want
after
you to
this.
tell it. Nah,
Well,
say it right now.
I don't want to ruin
Fuck
this.
him.
It's gonna because it's gonna be
I can
it's gonna
go.
be amazing when we see it.
that's why I
on
like,
screen.
yeah.
That's why I don't want to ruin that. But it's
I
like
don't want to say nothing more about it.
yeah. But nah, you think first, second episode?
Like I said, if they want to start off with a bang and seeing how we left off, if it's not the first episode, they might get into it by the end of the first episode and then go into the second episode with it.
That'd be
That's
crazy.
what I think might happen.
Yeah. Because I definitely do think
like
we're gonna
it.
get
Yes.
Aemon telling them what happened. I feel like we're
Mhm.
gonna get that. They're not gonna skip that over because I feel like that's
I
gonna be
thought
important.
by the time he gets back home, they already know.
Damon. Oh, I don't remember that.
You're saying in the book.
That Allison and them already knew about Lucerys.
How would they
Yeah,
know
like
that, though?
because
Because I don't know how.
they
I'm
sent-
still don't know
Wouldn't
how
that be
Damon
fast?
knew.
Wouldn't that be
How the hell did
fast?
Damon know?
They sent the Raven.
But who sent the raven?
That's what I'm saying.
He
How did
was
they
in
know
the
he
sky.
died?
I was just
That's the
assuming.
thing about Game of Thrones, especially the TV show. You never know. Like, remember from the first show, you never you seen things from people's point of views, and we assumed that all that was happening around the same times.
Yeah.
But we never knew when it was happening.
True.
So, you know,
That
Damon telling her that,
That could have been weeks later.
you know what I'm saying?
Damn,
That
they're
could have
months.
been months, a fortnight.
You're
you know
right.
what I'm saying?
You're right.
We,
right.
we don't know. We just didn't see.
Got
We
you. That's a
just
great
didn't
point.
see
That's
the
facts.
other
That's
a
side
great
yet.
point.
You
You're
know what I'm
right.
saying?
You're right. You're right. You're
Damn.
right.
So,
You're right. Damn.
So I guess
didn't
we
think
won't
about
even
that.
know if what the case is time wise until we see the conversation.
Yeah, because I mean, Game of Thrones been good, especially with this season. They've been good in dropping time like those. Like I remember the episode when we found out about Corliss, like how the episode started is Renee says, yeah, it's been 6 months. I ain't seen my the husband thing. Like that was
I thought it was 6 years.
Was it 6 years or 6 months?
6 years.
6 years. It was 6 years. You're right. But they dropped that
Yep.
early in the episode, but in conversation. So you got it. If you're paying attention, you are. Oh, we're 6 years in the future now. Wow. So they've been. I feel like they'll.
We forgot about that time jump too. We gotta count that one.
Yeah, no, that's facts.
There's been a lot of
time jumps.
The time jumps.
Yeah,
And that was like the last 2 episodes. They said that.
Yeah.
But wow, okay. Do you have one without spoiling it?
Something that you
want
to see,
see,
or you're excited to see
next season.
Nah, not really.
Okay, you just ready here for the ride too?
Yeah,
me too.
Okay, I'll throw one more thing out there before we. Oh, go ahead, bro.
Go ahead. Go. I was looking at something funny yesterday.
Okay. No. I just want to say I'm excited to see the Starks finally because we are going to see them next season.
Yeah, like more of them.
Okay.
Which Starks is it?
It's going to be. I think Cregan Stark is the Stark we're going to see, but we're going to see. They're going to be in the north, so you're going to be seeing a few Starks.
Why are they in the north? Oh, because they're going around.
Jacaerys is going to. That's where he's going. What'd you say?
Them, man.
I see.
Because, when I read the book and get to a certain part, and y'all know what I'm talking about, and then them start coming around, I was like, here they go. Here they go.
Oh, they start doing some Stark shit?
I'm not saying that.
What's the Stark shit?
I don't know.
You can't have Game of Thrones without them motherfuckers. Basically, you can't have
He said, "Oh, right here they come walking into the party. Of course,
Here they
of course.
come.
Yes,
No, that's funny.
they always around.
like this the Targaryens you talking about. We don't need to see y'all. Yeah, okay.
No, that's
like,
facts.
yeah, no, that's a
know what's
lie.
his beef with this.
They know that we. Yeah, I want to know.
Like,
I
is
feel
it a spoiler?
goes-
Like that you can't tell us
Right,
what's
is
the
there
beef
a
with the
reason?
Starks? Why don't you like the Starks?
Is it deep?
I mean,
You think they're boring or
to
something?
y'all?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think the whole family full of crap.
Okay.
Dude, talk to. Come on, give it
Full of
up.
crap
Yeah.
From the. All right, so
Are we talking?
Starks are known.
I'm about to say, who we
Starks known for
talking?
what? All of them. Like, so Stark's known for what? Being honorable, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We get that. I ain't knocking y'all honorable, whatever. So everything we saw that happened to the Starks, everything could have been prevented if they just would have used their damn brain instead of their hearts or whatever they thought would be honorable. Like Ned, Ned didn't even have to die.
Nah,
when
that's
he
real.
died.
That's real.
You
That's
know what I'm
facts.
saying?
That's real.
He could have left. We could have got. Was it Viserys? Who was that? Varys?
Oh, that
Ferris?
Oh yeah,
Ferris.
Ferris.
Varys like got him like, yo, come on,
Yeah,
I got
he
you.
did.
You getting out of here.
That was
They're
stupid.
talking about I'm not leaving this way type shit. Like, wait, they gonna kill you,
Bro, you have like 5 kids, bro. He had 5 kids. He didn't know where none one of them was at.
Zen.
Arya
That's what I'm
seen
saying.
him get his head cupped off.
Zen.
Horrible
but
father.
Nah, he is a horrible
Okay.
father.
But honor.
Horrible father.
But honor.
Horrible father.
No, horrible.
Didn't know what none of those
None of them
were.
kids was.
Nah, yeah, that shit's crazy.
Why was Brandon in that tower? Why
really
was
breaking it down?
Why was Brandon in that tower to begin with from the first?
that? No. No one's fucking
You
watching.
don't-
the
you
kids.
don't
No one's
listen.
watching the kids. That's obvious.
No one's watching any of those Stark kids. Look, I feel bad for them, but at the same time, they just Rob was idiots.
You said Rob was an
Just like
idiot.
his
Rob
dad.
wasn't an idiot.
Yes.
Yeah, Rob was it.
Yeah.
You thought that you could go ahead to Walter Frey and be
That's
like,
real. That's the
all
word.
right, I'm gonna
Yeah, he
marry one
really
of your
thought shit
daughters.
was sweet.
Nah,
You thought that you
facts.
could come back and just
Too
be
sweet,
like,
too,
nah,
like-
He
I'm
got
not
his
marrying
baby
your
moms
daughter
gutted
now.
like
There.
fish.
Oh my god.
And his mom and him.
And his mom and him.
Nah, his mom got her throat slit.
Yeah, she did.
Like that's the whole thing with that is like that could have been prevented.
It could have. You're right.
And that's facts.
So one time you decide not to
Damn.
be a Stark and not be honorable. Only person that actually that had some nuts was the mom.
Wait, you saying Arya didn't eventually?
She did.
See, that's the thing. All right, in the TV show, yeah,
In the TV,
Arya
right?
TV show is a goat.
Right. You talking about in the books is not the same thing.
When we talk about the books, man,
I got you.
I think she was more badass in the books because when she was doing all the like learning to be an assassin and stuff, she was super younger in the book. She was like 10 when she killed like her first person.
that's the thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
like all the ages of everybody is like you said, her being 10 in the book doing that. That's fine.
Mhm.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
But I feel like they made Arya in the show. They made her like on some like she the chosen one.
Right. It is another level.
When
to
everybody thought it was going.
it was
be,
Jon Snow. Right.
Yeah, that fool.
He knows nothing at all. I
You
don't
know
want
nothing.
it. I don't.
He said he literally knows nothing.
I don't want it.
I don't want it. I don't want
man,
it.
I don't want it.
His death, his first death,
Was crazy.
I guess he didn't die again, but that death was so bad. I understand,
Bro, they gave the knife to the child.
They did look the little kid.
Here you
Bro,
go.
once I saw the kid stab him, I was like, "This is just downright disgusting."
I
Like,
had a standing ovation.
Oh,
Stood up like
damn.
this.
He said, "Gave him a standing." Don't give it to him. No,
Yes.
not for murder.
Yes.
That was nasty. I didn't like that.
You
at
hated
all.
him then. That was mean, man.
I didn't like that at all.
You hated him already then too.
I did not like Jon Snow from the jump.
Fuck. Why? What did he do?
My hatred for the Starks is deep, man.
Oh, you know
My
what?
hatred for the
Respect.
Starks
But I
is
mean,
good.
I respect it because
He's
that's
not
just
a
it's a
Stark.
Stark.
He is a Stark.
He is a Stark. He's just not a
He's
Stark.
He's a Targaryen Stark.
He's a
But-
Sand
No,
Targaryen,
no, no.
Because his mom's a Stark.
He's Tony
Way more
Stark.
Stark than
but he's a
Targaryen.
bastard also.
Yeah.
No, they were married.
No, he not.
No,
No.
they were married.
Nah,
They
the
got married.
Targaryen. The
He
Targaryen.
did get married. He's technically not a bastard.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
they were
did get
married. They were
got
married.
secretly married.
So so he's a
you're right.
Targaryen.
Yeah.
He was just a secret.
I refuse it though. I rebuke it.
I rebuke you.
You don't claim him.
I respect it. I respect that you're like,
He's not.
I don't fuck with any of y'all, so I'm not
No.
fucking with any of y'all. Okay.
I feel
I
you.
like it. You're right about the decision making. It was really bad.
No, it was.
Every time. That's
Nah,
why
yeah.
their show was built on them making horrible decisions.
For sure.
Yeah.
So you're correct.
I was watching a YouTuber today, and they were just like, yeah, like that's kind of like the Game of Thrones way. Everything has to go wrong. Everything that can go
Has to go
wrong
wrong.
goes wrong.
Isn't that wild how lovely that is to watch? Jesus. We just like to see despair.
Them Targaryens, they don't get it now, man. I'm kind of mad that we don't have enough of them in the main like timeline of the Game of Thrones. Like I would like more Targaryens around.
Maybe some will come back and Jon Snow's.
They did it to themselves.
They did do it to themselves, but maybe they
I
got too
don't think no
comfortable.
more silver hairs is going to be there. Like what you said with Johnson.
you're
Like
right.
there's not going
Yours
to be
was
no
the
more.
last one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Fuck.
it's not going to be no more
Damn.
true blood.
Only
That
way
sucks.
he'll have a kid with silver hair. Well, he won't even have a kid because Jon Snow knows nothing. Okay? He doesn't even.
True, but true. Jon Snow.
He's
is a
supposed to
Targaryen. He
be
can have
the
kids.
king of
So
the
yeah,
Yeah,
land.
but I don't
What
think
did he
has
wanna
silver
do?
hair.
Right, but
He
does that
wanna
mean
go
he can't have them?
Live in the woods.
Like kids can? Wait, what are you saying?
He said he
We
want to
over
go
here
live in the
debating
woods. It's crazy.
Jon
no,
Snow?
he said Jon Snow's supposed to be the king of the realm, but he wants to go live in the
Like
woods.
he's supposed to be
Yeah.
the king, the seven kingdoms or whatever. How many?
Hey, man, he's a nature
He
boy.
don't want it. He don't want it.
And that's what I'm talking about. Some Stark shit. Man.
Nah, he got banished. What are you
like
talking about? His
He
brother
did.
banished
He did.
him.
He got
His brother-
banished to the north.
His brother told him to go to the wall or go beyond it,
He
right?
did. But he's saying like
Listen, man.
after, right? He's still the
You think Bran don't care?
Bran don't care.
You said Bran.
Bran don't even.
I don't think Bran knows
That
what
dude-
feelings are anymore.
Bran don't know where he
No, he
is. He just in the he in the multiverse.
He is the multiverse. Like just
Bran is
In
the
itself.
villain in Spider-Man 8. Okay,
That nigga's Dr. Manhattan.
No facts.
That
He
is
Dr.
real.
Manhattan.
He is Dr. Manhattan.
he's Dr.
Just without the power, like without the abilities. Yeah, that ass. But a really boring version of him.
Nah, right.
He got super dull, man. He got super just dull and like anytime he got on the screen after
You
he
kinda
became
hated
Red
it,
Raven,
right?
it was just like, yo, man, why are you even here? Because like,
Yeah.
like, even as an actor, it has to be painful for you. Like, it's like,
Bro, I kind of, you're actually making a good point, not to get too deep into the, Game of Thrones, but like, that was my thing with during the show. I think that when he got older, because of the actual role he had to play, it made him look like a bad actor. Like there was times that I was bored, but it wasn't his fault. Like, or
that was just the
it's just the
character, I
character. He
guess,
had to be
but
literally like
so
nothing.
stoic
He had to be
and-
stoic as shit.
yeah.
So, but it just made me be like, damn. When you're on screen, I kind of go on my phone sometimes. When he got old, but it was just after Hodor, after that whole,
That's
because
what
that
I'm
was the
saying.
last time I was like, wow, like that was a
Nah, Hodor was
crazy,
crazy.
crazy situation.
Yeah.
That shit, I don't even know if they had some shit twisted like that. Since
It's
then.
crazy. The more I
Damn.
keep thinking about that
Is
now.
Hodor
It's not really Bran though.
No, it wasn't. It just has to do with him and the screen.
No, Bran, like the brand.
He's a 3-eyed Raven now.
Yeah, no.
yeah, Raven now, yeah.
No.
It's bigger than him.
Oh, that's
It's
what you're
bigger
trying to
than
say?
black and white.
He's the dude, but like they saying like the
Oh, he's not the Night King.
No, not the Night King.
What is happening?
The original 3-Eyed Raven, the dude that trained them.
The old one, right.
Yeah, there's theories that saying that,
he is him.
Nah, he possessed Bran.
Oh, I could see that.
Have you heard that?
I like
that.
He worked. That's interesting.
It's bigger than black and white, man.
Nah, facts.
That's funny.
Bro, he was
But
like,
I can see that. I like that theory.
the one that trained him, remember when he like tied up? One of them tied. Who was tied up?
Who was that?
One of them, like the.
Oh, he
Raven
was
people.
fucking tied up. It was him.
It was
the
like,
old
what you
guy.
call it? It
The
was
old
like
guy.
I was like some Madam Web vibes.
He was
That's
literally-
hilarious.
He's a tree.
He was a tree.
He was in part of
He
it.
looked like a
He
bird
was
or
keeping him-
something.
He's a
keeping him
Targaryen,
alive.
too.
He is.
Yeah.
He's Aemon. He's Aemon.
Jesus.
Aemon? Was he Aemon or Aemon?
No. He's not aiming.
He's no, not
He's
that
he's
Aemon, but he
an
is a
Aemon.
Aemon.
Okay.
His name is Aemon.
You're
Yeah.
supposed to say that.
What do you mean?
I didn't know if he knew or not.
Oh no, he finished Game of Thrones. They told
No,
us
but
that
I
in the
didn't know
series.
if he knew that.
Stop. Just go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh,
You
no,
good?
yeah. No.
Did y'all just fuck something up for me?
What you mean?
Who said something else?
No,
You
I
talking about the
didn't.
Maester.
Yeah.
That's aiming.
No, yeah, that's a.
Nah,
no, the
I said
Mason,
something else.
He put
I'm
that.
really
See, that's what I'm saying. When he said,
Y'all can just talk about it real quick so I can unclose my ears. Just say it. Just say it.
Go ahead.
Just say
I'm
it
waiting
real
on-
quick.
I'm waiting on
So I don't. I
Black
can't
Fire
hear
and
you.
all that stuff.
Say it again, bro.
The Black Fire and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the Black Fire
That's what
Rebellion.
we-
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Can I
We-
open
Man,
Can I
Blood
get
Eye.
out?
It's
Yeah.
like Blood something. Blood Raven.
The Blood Raven.
Blood Raven, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Blood Raven.
That's why I was
He's
like,
one of them
don't say that.
bastards.
'Cause
One of them
he really
Targaryen
wasn't-
bastards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You can put him back on. That's
All
cool.
right, thank you. I meant that shit. Y'all thought I was playing.
You don't know. I mean, I hope that they keep doing House of Dragons, different periods in Targaryen family. I think that would be amazing. You
Yeah,
know,
I really want I want Aegon's Conquest, bro. I need that.
I want that
Aegon
so
first.
bad, man.
That'd be
I
so
want that
fire.
so bad.
Because they said he was bull.
Was that not rumored? This one?
I don't know if I heard
Nah.
about that one.
I thought there was an
The
Aegon
next
one. But,
ones,
Nah, I think that's an
Duncan Egg.
Duncan
animated
Egg,
one.
right?
oh,
Yeah.
you
One of those
right.
is
That might be
animated.
one
No,
is
That's the
animated.
ET joint.
Yeah, the ET.
You heard about the ET joint?
ET?
Visions? Nah, ET.
Oh, wait, what?
The Asian
from
country.
who?
Oh,
Asian.
shit.
No,
Okay,
the
cool.
Asian country.
That's the animated one?
Supposedly.
Oh, shit.
You hear me?
No, I didn't hear about this.
I
Do
knew it
you
was
know about
animated. I know
ET
it
though?
was
The
that.
Asian country in the Game of Thrones world?
Yeah,
They
I
supposed to
didn't
get
hear
an
about this,
animated. They supposed to get an animated show.
though. Oh wow!
On
Yeah.
HBO still, too, right? Yeah.
Yeah. It's but you know they've been
Oh.
cutting stuff, so like we'll see if it actually gets made.
Yeah, we'll
Right.
see.
Because they got so many, I think they're just throwing it in the mountain behind the sea. Like, you know,
When
they're
are they
just
doing the
seeing.
Jon Snow one? Like, who cares?
We
What
do,
about the-
I'm
damn
hoping
it.
it. No, bro.
I want
really,
to see it, and I want to see him connect with Arya again. I want it.
I really
You
want
wanna
them
see
to
him
redeem the
do-
last season, bro. Redeem the last.
How Zen? That's
Redeem
all
it.
right.
There's no way.
How do you
There's no
redeem?
way you
Yeah,
can do
that's
it.
a little hard. How do
No,
you
no, no. I
redeem
feel
it?
like they
How
could
can
do
you?
it. I
But
don't
how
know.
can you?
Just make some of the stuff right that they made wrong.
But what? Like, explain. Like,
Like
give an
it's,
example.
some
what
of the
they
big
can
stuff,
do.
like Daenerys, they can't, but they could
Right.
actually. They could.
You want them to
I
bring
get you, but
Daenerys
no,
back?
no.
They could.
They can, but let's not go there. They can. But I know what you're saying.
How?
You're talking about the rare woman.
Yeah,
They
please,
could, but
Kyle.
She's dead.
No, but the dragon
She
picked her
dead,
up,
too.
bro.
The dragon picked her up and did what?
The dragon took her
where?
somewhere.
Yeah.
So good.
No, they said
Took her
she
to the
went
dunes.
east. They
Took her
said-
to the Doom.
No.
Yeah,
They
took
said
her to
they
the
did.
dunes.
They said they last seen the dragon flying east.
So we don't
That's
really
what
know.
Brian said,
But that's
right?
the whole thing. There's a space where you can try to finesse her to come back. But again, we don't need to do that. What are you trying to say?
I would like that though, but I just want them to. It's certain things that they could make right with a
no,
Jon
but like
Snow show.
explain.
Like
I hate her.
they can redeem Jon Snow for one thing. They can.
How?
I don't know.
That's what I'm asking. I
I'm
don't
just saying
get it.
these are things that can happen with the show. I'm not coming with solutions. They don't pay me that enough for that. But
I just don't get what it can be redeemed. That's kind of what I'm trying to ask.
I just feel like they can make it right. Because even recently, Macy Williams that plays Arya was like, "Yo, they wouldn't agree this at the end of the show." Like everybody knows.
Yeah, I just don't get how you can make a Jon Snow show that's only about Jon Snow and not about everyone.
We don't know who else is going to pop back up.
No, great point. But most people are dead. Most. I'm not saying all.
Here's the thing.
Most.
What do you think could be the thing
That's
to
what I'm asking.
get
Yeah.
him to be redeemed? Because the show would be about him being the king of the wildlings.
Right. I would assume.
What
I
can
feel
happen?
you. When you say that, I don't want to see it. But
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But other, I'm kind of
Maybe
with
you
him.
could go like further up north or something. and
Yeah.
establish a kingdom. I don't know.
Because I
That'd
don't
be
get
lit, though.
otherwise how like what I do understand.
What if he?
you're
I don't
saying,
know.
by
What
the
if
way.
he lives his? Like, I don't know. What if he really lives a Targaryen? Like, what if
Did
he
they
finds a
show
dragon?
Oh, like that.
and,
Okay,
like, what if
okay.
he-
That is
Not in
he's
the
laughing.
north.
He's laughing. He's laughing.
Not in the
But
north.
I see the redeem concept now that you're saying.
Yeah,
That-
something. I'm just saying something. Something got to make.
I guess I didn't understand what you was trying
George
to say.
R. R. Martin was talking about it. Something. it got to be something there that they even entertain the idea
Right,
that
'cause
he
he
even
said he
brought
don't
this
have
back.
that as a thing, right?
Nah,
You know why they changed it? Because of
Kid Harington,
who
bro.
the actor is.
Kid
Yeah,
Harington.
yeah, he's
but
big.
he been low since for a while.
Yeah, that's true.
Like only thing he did is Black Knight, and that was
and-
and Eternals,
honestly, yeah, just Marvel.
and that was a side character.
Yeah,
in that movie.
and he
But
gonna
Jon
get more.
Snow
But,
was like Jesus to people.
right.
So,
Yeah, they gonna get that money.
yeah, like people are going to go
They're
watch it
back.
just because of when he come back. Oh, Jon Snow's back. People are going to watch it.
Yeah, for sure.
He can literally have episodes where he's like playing cards with.
Not as
some
real.
giants.
We're gonna still watch it next week. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
And they still going to be watching it. So,
But I also think too, bro, with the success of House of the Dragon, they know they gotta.
That's the thing.
They got to
that I
be
was
turned
saying
up. So
about
like,
the Naomi Watts
I
thing.
respect it. If it gets to the point where it's actually
Where
going to
it
come
gets
out,
greenlit, there you go.
it's going to
Right.
be fire. Like I feel like they're not
It's
gonna.
not greenlit.
yeah,
It's just
Everything
conversations
is-
right now.
Only thing
HBO
that
not
was
gonna put
greenlit
out,
was
No bulls.
this.
Yeah, they're not gonna put out. They will waste money and scrap something if they don't like it. So yeah,
Yeah, right. The fact that they scrapped Jones that they already spent money on and did pilots
Yeah.
for, I'm like, oh, y'all shot a pilot and scrapped that shit?
Yeah.
Oh,
they
y'all
did that for the
mean
first Game of Thrones.
Yeah, the
that
original
first
Game of
episode
Thrones.
wasn't-
Whoa, there was one
wasn't
before
power.
the one that we saw.
Yes.
Daenerys wasn't Daenerys. The
Yeah.
actress that played Daenerys, it was
Yeah.
another actress in the first episode.
Wow. Was that ever leaked, like the actual
Nah.
footage? No.
I
Nah.
think some
Pictures
Damn,
and
I would
stuff
like
got
to see
leaked,
that.
YouTube.
but
Was it anyone known that got changed or like nah?
I can't.
Like famous or
I don't
anything?
think so.
Daenerys was changed, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think everybody else might have been basically who they were.
Word, okay. That's
I know
crazy. Wow.
Daenerys was like the big change.
What a wild choice they made getting her shit.
Yeah.
Damn. But cool.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah.
That was House of the Dragon.
Yeah, it was.
Somebody
I know.
tried to say, I think it was Soups on the internet, was like, we won't see this till 2024. I was like, I will go to someone's house at HBO.
Nah, I do believe that, but it probably.
I think
would
at the
be-
end of 2023. You don't think?
Nah.
Really?
They would have to have started shooting already. Because
Or even if they shoot
bro,
early
when you
next
watch
year?
the behind the scenes, bro,
Just
you
how
will
much-
understand
just
how
how
much
much it
goes
takes,
into
got
this
you,
joint.
okay.
It's a lot. Like
Damn,
they
man.
building sets, bro.
Yeah,
Even if
it's gonna be-
they shoot it relatively fast, they're gonna have to edit in.
The post production is
And
gonna
the
take a while.
post-production going to take a
You
while.
don't think in
yeah,
December,
so-
y'all? You don't think we can get December?
Nah, bro.
No,
you
think
think-
about it. The next season, we're going to get way more dragons, so it's going to
More
be longer.
VFX.
It's going to
Oh,
take longer.
shit. You're right. You're right.
Yeah, it's going to take longer.
Probably like
so-
2024
Nah,
spring or
Because
something.
it's a lot of. Man, I'm
Damn, I'm sad
working for
again.
HBO
I don't
right
want
now.
to talk about
Watch
this.
watch the House that Dragons built on HBO Max.
Yeah, I
it's just
will.
so
I
fire
might
to see.
start
Because bro,
tonight,
it's so
maybe.
much
I got
that
other
went
stuff
into
to
this,
watch.
bro, and them creating this show. It's kind of because bro, I was telling you like the show was so good. I'm like, yo, I need to know how they making this. How are they making this good? And
This is so left field. Like I shouldn't even be doing this because we're literally ending the pod. But did you hear that they announced the behind the scenes for Werewolf by Night called Director by Night?
oh, that's lit.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that.
Oh,
But
yeah.
anyway,
Yeah. So yeah,
sorry, that just sounded cool. I was like, I want to see.
You know,
yeah. What's
yeah,
up?
show all this. So I know it doesn't compare. We only have one season of it. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-oh.
But overall, first Game of Thrones, House of Dragons.
First
right now,
season? You
what's
talking about
your-
first season back to like first each other?
Can I go?
No,
first?
just like what do you feel like
Oh.
with one season of House of Dragons? I know we can be biased because
Right,
we
right.
just
No, I
recently
get it.
watched it, whatever.
That's how I want.
But
Mhm. In
what's-
comparison,
like in comparison, what do y'all think? Out of
ready?
two different
I'll
shows?
go because I feel kind of in the middle with it. I think that if you take away the twist that makes what that first season was for Game of Thrones when Ned Stark dies, right? If you take that twist being how big it was because he was the main character and we never seen really that on TV much before type of thing, away from it, I think this is almost easily beating it as a first season.
I agree.
Because it immediately had you and it kept you. It wasn't one of those where, like, personally, it took me, and I know how great Game of Thrones is. I love Game of Thrones, the original one. But, like, it took me a few times to get into it just because it's such a slow burn. It was phenomenal when I got there. It was like, oh, shit, what was I missing the first couple times? But it was one of those, it didn't immediately grab me. You know, and maybe it was pacing because they were really slow burning you, which is almost what you wanted more for this season. But I think those time jumps maybe are just the speed of how everything was happening made me more invested faster, if that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
I never once thought Ned Stark was the main character.
At the time, I did. Maybe you knew the lore.
They spent a lot more time with
Yeah,
him.
well, I don't know.
I didn't know the
What you
lore
talking about?
before when I first started
Yeah, so
watching.
watching it, if you didn't know, that's crazy. He
I
was
didn't
definitely
know the
you
lore.
would've
I didn't
thought-
know the
you would've
lore
thought
until
that.
after.
You would have thought that, right? Yeah, really.
They spent a lot
What
more
did you
time
think
with
was the
him
main
than
character?
anybody on the show up until his death.
That's what I'm saying. Like he was the
I thought it was just.
They presented him that way from the first episode. They did. They presented
yeah,
him
and he was
that
the
way.
highest paid on. Like it was a
He was the highest paid on that.
Yeah, because he was the
time?
biggest actor
At the time, yeah.
I was about to say that's probably why he's the highest paid because he's.
No, but I'm saying also like if you look at the John, like who was important in the first season,
Okay.
you know, who'd you think was the main character? I'm so lost by that.
I didn't think there was a main character.
You thought it was just an ensemble, John?
I mean, technically, it's still.
I mean, it is.
it's just the focus.
Because after he
All
passed,
the
like,
supporting cast.
right, super, yeah.
it became that to me after that. Like it wasn't until that.
So after he passed, who became the main character?
I thought
wasn't one.
personally,
Low
it
key,
became
it
an
kind of was
ensemble
Jon
cast.
Snow. Jon Snow was kind
They
of
didn't
John
have
and
one
Daenerys.
probably to a certain season. I feel like
To a certain season, yeah, it was ensemble.
Yeah.
Because it felt like it wanted you to root for John and Daenerys
Yeah, they did.
respectively. In different journeys,
like you never thought Daenerys was. I would have thought Daenerys was
At a
the main
point,
character.
but it flipped. It was like the Jon Snow was super having a. It was like 3 arcs. You know what I mean? So because you could also consider the
still
main
had-
character being fucking Cersei, but
I was about
she's
to
the villain,
say,
so it's hard to say.
Because there was a lot going on in King's Landing
sure.
when Daenerys was doing all her stuff. She
Yeah.
was doing
It was
where
really
she
what
was
you
at.
said. It was ensemble. It just didn't feel that way to me at first with how much focus I feel like. I saw Ned Stark every episode in the beginning. Like, you know what I mean? Like a lot more than you saw anybody else. Until like you barely saw Arya sometimes in the first season if you go back.
I'm trying to think who else we seen every episode.
You probably saw
Maybe
everyone,
Tyrion.
but the most. Maybe Tyrion.
Tyrion.
The first season? Yeah, towards the end of
Then
the first season.
we didn't see
First
Daenerys.
season, Tyrion probably was
He
Ned and
plays
Tyrion
around.
We saw the most the first season.
Yeah. But in not Nice Watch, right? Or was he in Nice Watch? He was with Jon Snow. a lot.
Tyrion went everywhere. No, Tyrion actually
Right.
really
He
went
toured.
everywhere
He
first
toured the
season.
country.
Yeah, true,
Yeah.
true.
Yeah,
true.
he went everywhere.
So that's why it was confusing me. Wait, yeah, y'all answered the question. I like the question.
I do. If we doing first season,
Just
for
first season off
seasons,
first season, yeah.
I would say I might have to rank with House of the Dragon, just because I'm right there with you. It took me like 3 tries to get into
that
Game
was
of
me.
Thrones.
On the third, it hit me.
My third, exactly same. Mad people kept recommending like, yo, you gotta watch this
Yep,
one. I'm like,
exactly.
all right, I tried.
Me too.
All right, I'll try it again. Third time, I got to Ned Stark, and I'm like, oh, this is different.
Right.
So yeah, it took me a little second. House of the Dragon, I feel like they peeped the flaws, not flaws, but they peeped like, all right,
I think it's a pacing thing. Like,
that too, but also I felt like they knew they came off season 8 and the hate that it got.
Yeah.
Like people were so upset. So it's like, all right, we kind of got a big hill to cross. You know what I mean? Like to get people
gotta
back
grab
into
people.
it.
Right,
In fact,
right.
like, do y'all remember like before this joint came out? Like I know I even was saying, I'm like, yo, I'm cool.
a lot of people were. I was excited, but like a lot of people
You
were
was
scared.
cool
A lot of
on-
I was cool until I seen the trailer.
I'm gonna be a lot of people.
You was cool on
As soon as
Dance
I
of the
knew they
Dragon.
lot of people
greenlit the Targaryen one, I was like, it's on and popping.
Okay.
Because
Once they greenlit it, got you.
as soon as it got greenlit, and I was like, as long as Dan and Dave has nothing to do with this, I said,
Right.
He was gonna pass.
I don't think that's what he means.
Dance
bro.
of the Dragon.
I just was.
I think he was saying
I didn't
he
know
wasn't-
about the
he was
dance at
nervous
that
about it.
time,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
also it was.
I wasn't that way, but I
So
understand.
even after 8 seasons of Game of Thrones, you was gonna pass. on
Bro,
this.
let me tell you how
The last
badly I
couple-
felt about the 8th season of Game of
get it.
Thrones. I got to
do.
episode 3 and I tapped out because I
Of-
knew
of-
where it was
of
going.
season
season
8.
8 of season 8.
I knew
All right,
because I knew
all right.
exactly
So
where they
I
was
don't-
going. Like
You stopped. You never finished this?
Nope.
Nope.
Yeah, he
Same.
did.
I seen the last episode.
Why
But
would
that's
you
what I'm
do
saying.
that?
He did that.
That's-
bro,
No.
I was so it hurt me so much.
But that's-
I was hurt, bro.
but you're still
I'm
from your
bro,
experience, though.
No, it was a
He's
great.
just
It was
so
a great
mad.
7 seasons.
Did
and
you actually
I
watch
was
them?
about to say. So
No.
out of the 8 seasons, how many of them were good? Like what were they shooting?
I
from
say
the
up to
field?
6.
I like
the
seven.
first 6.
I like
and
seven.
7 was
People
fine.
hated 7. I
7
like
was
7
cool
too.
too, but 8
He
was
said
he said
5.
5.
5
But
out
hold
of
on.
8.
That's when they. That's
He
when
did.
they.
All right, so even
Hold
though
on.
even 5 out of 8 is still good. So even
Yeah, it
5
is.
out of
It is.
8
deviated
is
from the
so
book
good.
though,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Ain't that when they deviated from the book? In
Yeah.
5?
When they-
That's
that was the last
yeah.
season that was like
6 on is
connected
when
to the
they
book.
changed,
From
yeah.
6 on, it was different. So
5 out of 8 is still good. So even giving it the lowest score because you said 7 and
It's still the best show of all time.
exactly.
Oh, sure.
So you wasn't gonna give this a try? You was gonna
bro,
pass
I'm telling
on
you.
how-
Once I seen the trailer, I knew what it
Nice.
was. But I'm just saying how.
Okay, so ask, because in my opinion, I
I
don't
have
think
to
you
see the
wouldn't
trailer.
try. I think you still would have watched it.
I didn't
Yeah.
have to see the
Yeah.
trailer.
But
I didn't have to.
Oh,
see
I
the
needed to
trailer.
see the trailer.
I think just him seeing the trailer made him not nervous anymore.
No, they
Yeah.
could have.
You know what I mean?
They could have. They
You
could
know,
have.
the
What's it
roster, his
called?
excitement got better about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Being able to be
yeah.
excited about, oh well,
I get
They
it.
gonna
Though,
be
on
able
both
to
sides,
carry
'cause I
this.
wasn't.
They could have gave us like a Beyonce Frank Ocean driving, just like, yo, we just dropped some new shit on HBO. It's here tonight.
That's us with like Marvel shit too. I get it.
Let me ask y'all questions. I seen somebody talk about this. I think it was Josh from Den of Nerds. He was talking about it on his recap. But I want to ask y'all this question: do y'all think that this next season of House of the Dragon is gonna be like the biggest television, like as far as people watching it ever?
Why would it be?
Because he was saying, think about this though.
Right?
Think about this, because he was saying like, and he kind of broke it down. And when you start thinking about it, this second season of House of the Dragon, it has two things going for it. One, it has like everybody that watched Game of Thrones is watching this joint. Then everybody who kind of fell off and came back to House of the Dragon, and then the word of mouth that spread.
Yeah.
It's kind of like double that now.
Because I did hear, I could be wrong, but I thought I heard the other day that it was the biggest, most watched finale on HBO.
You know what?
That's
Those
true.
shits be changing all the time.
They do.
Shit's like
I believe
Netflix.
it though. I believe it will. You
can
know
see
why?
that.
Think about Euphoria. A
Right.
lot of people didn't watch the first season.
You're right.
Of
The
Euphoria
second
when it
season
came
wasn't
out.
even as good, and they got more views. That's
Right.
true.
Because once people watched the first season and they became fans, so like
Yeah.
you got to think about it. Game of Thrones is like everywhere, everybody. Like
No,
if-
that's a good point.
At this point, if you don't know what Game of Thrones, or at least even heard of it, you
actually no.
I don't know.
I don't know a person who hasn't heard of it. That just sounds insane.
That's
Nah,
what I'm
right.
saying. If somebody hasn't heard of it, then it's like, where you been living?
Right.
Because
You don't even got to know what
it's-
it is. You heard the name before.
No, that's
Yeah.
facts.
That's real.
Facts.
That's real. Yeah. I want to meet that person.
Who don't know
What?
House of
Who
the
doesn't know?
Yeah.
House-
For some reason, that reminded me. I remember the video. I think it was like a Jay-Z video or some Jay-Z something where he went on that.
Oh, and she
train,
didn't know.
and the white lady didn't know him. It's like the same vibe. It's like if you never heard of Jay-Z before.
I mean, I can see an older.
Well, that
No,
Jay-Z
I'm
that
saying that
moment.
because
who he
Oh, that
was,
don't know
though.
Game of Thrones.
yeah. I'm not saying that old lady is like obviously.
She did know who he was, though,
I
right?
remember that video. No, she did. She had no
She
clue.
didn't.
who
She had no idea.
No, yes, she did.
I
She
think at the
did.
end, because he was like,
Oh, at the end,
when
she's
he
like,
said
"Oh, I've
it,
heard of you
He was like,
before."
he was like, yeah, my name, my rap name is
But
Jay-Z.
yeah.
She was like,
But y'all still know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yo, yeah, she didn't know. Yeah, like
You're like that,
Nah,
right?
nah,
Like, you know
facts,
what I
facts,
mean?
facts.
He
I
ain't know
mean,
about
would
the
you
rap.
know?
All the
Right.
rap.
I mean, like,
Right.
I wouldn't know who the freak if.
Sir.
I don't know.
Sir.
I wouldn't know.
This is
What's
it was just a reference.
saying,
You
though,
want to
that
really
was-
get into it? I don't. I'm backing down.
Somebody-
what's Miley Cyrus pops?
Oh, Billy Ray Cyrus?
Yo, if he sat next to me on a bus, I probably wouldn't know who he was
Solomon,
until he said.
why are you doing this?
I'm
Because you're about to
saying,
compare
like-
Jay-Z to Billy Ray. Are you being serious right now?
I'm not. What am,
Did
what
he
I'm
make
comparing?
Achy Breaky Heart?
Yeah.
I'm saying he's
What
a
is
big
happening?
artist.
Why are we talking about Billy Ray Cyrus?
That's funny.
This is the House of Dragon
Achy Breaky
review.
Heart.
We're talking about Billy Ray
Breaky
Cyrus.
Heart.
I feel like he would sing.
I don't know. That was random as hell.
No, it was crazy. But yeah, let's wrap this up.
I'm like, we're talking about
I'm
Miley
tired.
Cyrus's father.
Facts. But yo, thank you, Visions.
Yes. Gang. Thank you, Solomon.
And thank you, Solomon Caesar, for pulling up on us.
You're
And, talking House of the
You're
Dragon with us. And by the time season 2 comes out, it's just a forewarning. We will be doing something weekly for the show, whether it's some type of live stream on like.
Because if we don't, there's
Something.
something wrong with us.
I'm saying we wanted to do it this season, but it just didn't work out. But
the timing was
yeah,
wrong.
that's why we had to give it to you like this for this one.
this.
They deserved it because this was a great season of television. But yeah, thank y'all for watching this, John. If you stayed this long, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button.
Boom.
Make sure to follow us on TikTok, Instagram, subscribe on YouTube. We'll be back next week with another episode of Lifts 3000. And we have merch coming soon that will be announced on the next episode as well.
Yeah.
So we'll be letting you know
Shout
about
out
that.
Changed by Lulu.
Yes. And yeah, peace out.